Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, Counter Spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet.
Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Crime on a Sunday with episodes of Big Town, Nick Carter, Master Detective, Dragnet, Mr. District Attorney, and Claudia. That's not very criminal, but it's really sweet. That's all what's coming up here on this Sunday. This is the 19th day of April, 109th day of the year. We have 256 days remaining until we get to 2027. Charles Duryea claimed to have driven the first automobile in the U.S. in Springfield, Massachusetts on this date in 1892. Joan of Arc was beatified on this date in 1909. Mae West sentenced to 10 days in jail for obscenity for her play Sax in 1927. President Roosevelt announced the U.S. would be abandoning the gold standard on this date in 1933. In 1934, Shirley Temple debuted in Stand Up and Cheer. RCA began a regular television broadcast for NBC on this date in 1938. And it was on this date in 1951, General Douglas MacArthur spoke before Congress on this date about communism.
The communist threat is a global one. Its successful advance in one sector threatens the destruction of every other sector. You cannot appease or otherwise surrender to communism in Asia without simultaneously undermining our efforts to halt its advance in Europe.
In that same speech before Congress, MacArthur would retire from the military by quoting an old West Point barracks ballad.
Old soldiers never die. They just fade away. And like the old soldier of that ballad, I now close my military career and just fade away.
General Douglas MacArthur on this date in 1951. Actress Grace Kelly married Prince Rainier III of Monaco on this date in 1956, leaving a successful Hollywood career to marry the prince. The Simpsons made their TV debut on this day in 1987 in the short Good Night, a segment for The Tracy Ullman Show. It was on this date in 1989, a gun turret exploded on the USS Iowa, killing 47 soldiers. An investigation found one soldier, Clayton Harvey, responsible for the explosion.
We know that he talked of dying in an explosion. We know that he talked of dying in the line of duty and being buried at Arlington National Cemetery. And we have an FBI profile by FBI psychologists with the opinion he took his own life and hoped it would look like an accident.
Later investigations would prove less conclusive, and the investigation was closed. It was on this date in 1993, the 51-day siege of the Branch Davidian building outside Waco, Texas, ended when a fire breaks out.
We never went in. We did not introduce fire into this compound. It was not our intention that this compound be burned down. I can't tell you the shock and the horror that all of us felt when we saw those flames coming out there. It was, oh my God, they're killing themselves.
FBI spokesman Bob Ricks, 81 people died, and the investigation, not government run, has proven differently from the government investigation. In 1995, on this date, the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in Oklahoma City was bombed.
Everybody, let's get out of here. Now.
Federal Building on 5th is going to be your main target. You have half of the building collapsed all the way from the roof down. The building north of that on 6th Street, you've got the roof completely gone, and it looks like it's caved in through a couple of floors in that building.
It's very frustrating for firefighters because there are some areas where we're reaching and touching people, but we just can't get to them.
168 people were killed in that, and once again, the official investigation and independent investigations came to dramatically different conclusions. In 2005, Joseph Cardinal Ratzinger elected Pope Benedict XVI on the second day of the papal conclave. In 2011, Fidel Castro resigned as first secretary of the Communist Party of Cuba after holding the title since July of 1961. Boston Marathon bombing suspect Tamerlan Tsarnaev killed in a shootout with police on this date in 2013. His brother later captured hiding in a boat inside a backyard in the suburb of Watertown. And on this date in 2021 on Mars, the Ingenuity helicopter became the first aircraft to achieve flight on another planet. Passing away on this date in history, Charles Darwin, the biologist, actress Ruth Hussey, and the 42nd Vice President of the United States, Walter Mondale. Birthdays on this date of those who are no longer with us include lawman Elliot Ness, actor Hugh O'Brien, Dick Sargent, the second Darren Stevens on Bewitched, actress Jane Mansfield, the novelty song producer Dickie Goodman, who produced some crazy stuff, Dudley Moore, actor, musician, comedian, and the man who wrote Little Green Apples and Honey, and wrote and sang Saturday Morning Confusion, Bobby Russell, born on this date in history. He is now writing and performing on another platform.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
I believe that Eleanor Donahue is the last member of TV Father Knows Best family still with us today. She turns 89 today. From the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Tim Curry is 80.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Still playing in cult movie houses all across the nation. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Tim Curry, 80 years old today. Indy race car driver Al Unser Jr., 64. Winona Judd's half-sister Ashley Judd of the Judds, 58 years old today. Oh, you saw him in the Pineapple Express and in the Spider-Man movies, but won an Academy Award for 127 Hours. James Franco is 48.
Good morning, everyone. It is 7 o'clock here in Canyonland, USA.
James Franco, 48 today. The daughter of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn, Kate Hudson, 47 today.
Let me get this straight. I mean, he hijacks our answering machine. Carl and Molly, press 2.
From You, Me, and Dupree, Kate Hudson, 47 today. From Star Wars Episode 2 and 3, which are the prequels to the original Star Wars, Hayden Christensen is 45. And she won 2 Emmy Awards for a Netflix series, Beef. Ali Wong, 44 today. Those just a few of the people celebrating the 19th day of April as their birthday. And if this is your birthday,
happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Savor nature's remedy, ancient aphtheria and pure honey. They work together to calm digestive discomfort without any harsh additives. We've told you about Professor B's Digestive Aid, and a number of you have tried it and reported back to me that it works. So why don't you give it a try? Go to profbees.com. That's PROFBEES.com. If you can't remember that, the link's in the show notes. The link's also over at classicradio.stream. Read up the information. Professor B's Digestive Aid, offering a heritage blend, supporting your gut health gently and effectively. Why not let it work on your gut? Particularly if you're taking handfuls of Tums or rolls of Rolaids, over-the-counter or prescription medication for digestive discomfort. Go and read up about it. If you decide to order, and I hope you do, use our promo code Wyatt, W-Y-A-T-T. That's me. You know that. You know that's my name, right? I hope so. But use my promo code Wyatt, and you can save 10%. Best deal possible. And in the process, you're also supporting the podcast. Check it out, profbees.com, promo code Wyatt. Your gut deserves all the help you can give it for all it does for you. profbees.com, promo code Wyatt. When we continue, we'll head to Big Town and see what's going on there with the case of the Iron Fist.
Happy Birthday, America, a dramatic reading by Mary Alice Murphy. Happy birthday, America. Here's a kiss and a squeeze. Thank you a lot for your beautiful trees. You grew them real tall and put them in forest to help out the carpenters and the squirrels and the florists. Yes, thank you, America, for the trees in your hair and for keeping them safe with Smokey Bear.
A public service on behalf of your state foresters, the Forest Service, and the Ad Council.
And Mary Alice Murphy.
We continue now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of Big Town. Steve Wilson, portrayed by Edward Pauley, the managing editor of the Illustrated Press in Big Town, goes back 77 years, April 19th, 1948. The story of the case of the Iron Fist.
Extra Big Town, extra! Editor beaten, foreign language paper wrecked. Extra Big Town, extra!
Get out! This paper speaks in our mother tongue, but it fights only for loyalty to America, our adopted land.
Listen, Anton Broder. You will do as you are told to do. You will take orders, or we come to see you.
All right. You've beaten my father almost to death, but his paper still goes to press tomorrow. Yes, listen to this timely story of the courage of a loyal editor of a small foreign language newspaper of Big Town, brought to you by Lever Brothers Company, makers of Life Boy Health Soap. Hear this exciting adventure of fighting editor Steve Wilson of the Press as he goes to the aid of a fellow editor in defense of his newspaper creed that stands for freedom and justice against the forces of intolerance, violence, and evil.
The power and the freedom of the press is a flaming sword, that it may be a faithful servant of all the people, use it justly, hold it high, guard it well.
Now to Big Town and tonight's headline story of the Iron Fist. Symbol of brute force and violence, the power of the Iron Fist is the issue behind Steve Wilson's story for tonight, which began not in the city room of the Illustrated Press, a great metropolitan daily paper, but in the tiny office of Anton Broder, editor, publisher, printer, and sometimes delivery boy of a small foreign language weekly. We should be proud of our European heritage, but our first loyalty should be to our adopted land, America. Never will I be able to think good editorials on the typewriter. An old dog, you cannot teach new tricks. Yeah, Anton Broder speaking.
Hello, Pop. Are you still up?
Yes, my son. Tomorrow the paper must go out as always, and my editorial is not finished.
You're killing yourself, Pop. You can't get the paper out alone. Listen, let me come downtown and help you.
No, Jefferson, my son. Your college education you must get. You must learn much. Become a thinker like your great namesake, Thomas Jefferson.
I'm trying hard, Pop. But you sure gave me a tough name to live up to.
Yeah, but here in this free land, everything is possible, my son. Nothing impossible. You, because you are born in America, could even be president.
Yeah, but that's one tough job these days, Pop. Oh, say, did you hear President Truman speaking a few minutes ago?
Yeah, and his message I must also translate and put in the paper for tomorrow. It is true we must all buy bonds, keep America strong financially, strong in faith and hope for the future. All must share in our government, support it, and in buying bonds, save for the bright, happy future, which is the inalienable right of free people only.
Yeah, Pop, but that idea is going to burn a few of your readers. They don't want America to be strong enough to stand up for what we believe is right.
It does not matter, Jeff. They are only the very few, the misguided ones. We must show the truth.
Some of them don't want the truth, Pop. Have you had any more threats?
Yeah, but all my life I've had threats. Blackhand letters from those who hate the truth.
Watch your step, Pop. These babies do more than write letters. Remember they killed the editor of another foreign language paper here in Big Town?
I know, but I could not kill his ideas, my son.
Yeah, but I've only got one, Pop, and I want you to live to see me graduate. Even if you don't want to stick around until I get to be president.
So go back to your studies, Jeff. Do not worry. I will be careful. I will live to see you graduate with honors and be proud I have given a good son to America.
You're quite a guy yourself. Good night, Pop.
Good night, my son. God bless you and keep you.
Good evening, Broder.
Good evening, madam. Come in. What can I do for you?
Plenty, as they say here in America. Come in, Hammer. We are invited. Close the door.
That's good. It's better to be invited in.
Lock the door. We do not want to be interrupted.
What is this? Who are you?
Do not get up from your desk, Editor Broder. You will want to write what we tell you to write.
Yes, and if you don't, you won't have so far to fall to the floor.
So they are tired of telephoning threats. They are tired of writing letters penned with poison.
Who are they?
Those few people blindly loyal to our enslaved homeland instead of to their adopted land.
Lie. It is an imperialistic lie.
Save the dialectics, Hammer. It is plain the line would be wasted on him. He would never be a convert we could trust, because he would insist upon thinking.
Then why are we wasting time?
Because this time we are not going to make of him a martyr to his ideas.
There are enough already. Enough graves to hold your doctrines of violence, terror, and fear.
But enough fear left to silence you, Mr. Broder. Please to begin, Hammer.
You are fools if you think a beating with that chain wrapped around your fist will silence me.
But such a beating you have never had before, Broder. I am expert. Are you ready?
I made the choice to be ready always, long ago.
Good. Let us begin.
Steve, has City Desk called you?
No, Lorelei, what's up?
Your old friend and fellow editor, Anton Broder, has been beaten up.
Good grief. I've been afraid it would happen.
He was given the iron fist treatment.
What are his chances, Lorelei?
Fair, but he'll be in the hospital a long time. According to the police report, he was given professional treatment. The slugger knew how to maim without killing.
Did the police get the slugger?
No, not even a lead. And his enemies have silenced Broder for quite a while, unless his son Jeff can get the paper out.
Young Jeff, good grief, that's right. He could do it with a little help.
I phoned Broder's office. Jeff's there. His father wouldn't let him go to the hospital with him. Wanted Jeff to get back to law school.
Yes, that's been Anton's great ambition for his boy.
Well, that's going to have to wait. Jeff says he's quitting school, going to keep the paper going and track down those who beat his father. Oh, isn't there something we can do, Steve?
Yes, Lorelei, two things. I want you to go down and help Jeff get that paper out while I track down the murderous swine who think they can silence a man who is fighting our fight.
Lifebuoy gets skin cleaner.
Lifebuoy gets skin cleaner.
And the cleaner you get your skin, the surer you are of being fresh and attractive. So remember, Lifebuoy, with its purifying ingredient, gets skin cleaner. Stops BO as no other leading soap can. Here's what the doctors proved in 820 scientific tests.
People took daily baths with different soaps. Doctors found that Lifebuoy does more than just remove the grime and perspiration you can see. Lifebuoy's purifying ingredient makes it more effective than any other leading soap against the invisible dirt that brings on BO.
Lifebuoy's milder, too. Safe, even for baby's tender skin.
And you'll like the way Lifebuoy, made with costly coconut oil, bursts into quick white lather, even in hard water.
Lifebuoy gets skin cleaner.
Lifebuoy gets skin cleaner, keeps you fresh and attractive, protects you as no other leading soap can. Bathe with Lifebuoy Health Soap every day. Get the big new bath size. Buy Lifebuoy right away. Now back to Big Town and tonight's timely headline story of the Iron Fist. While Steve Wilson hunts the hoodlums who have beaten the editor of a small foreign language newspaper, Lorelei Kilburn has been assigned to help the editor's son get out the weekly paper.
Tonight, the cowards have beaten my father, your editor, almost to death.
Oh, it's no use, Miss Kilburn. I'm studying to be a lawyer, not a writer like my father. The thoughts and anger are all in my mind, but I can't put them into words.
All right, Jeff. Dictate what you want to say. I'll take it down in shorthand, type it out, and then you can translate it.
Even that I can't do well anymore, Miss Kilburn. We of the second generation in America have almost lost the power to use our parents' mother tongue.
Oh, that's a shame, Jeff. You should be proud of your parents' language and heritage, which has contributed so much to the greatness of America. Not blindly and arrogantly proud any more than any of us, foreign or native-born, should be blindly and arrogantly proud of America.
I know. All his life, my father's preached that to the readers of this little paper.
And he's made a lot of good citizens.
But now, lately have come among my father's people here in Big Town a few fanatics and hirelings preaching hatred and destruction of free people everywhere.
There are only a few, Jeff.
But what can we do against such methods, Miss Kilburn? How can we fight this thing without violence, without becoming as they, savages, animals, beasts? They walked in here and silenced my father. Beat him almost to death.
Oh, now steady, Jeff. Your father's a tough old fighter.
Yeah, I guess you're right. What about Mr. Wilson? Do you think he can get a lead on those devils who put Pop in the hospital?
He's trying, Jeff. He's working with the police. Oh, that may be Steve now.
Will you take it? See if I can't write this editorial? We've got to hurry if the paper's going to be ready tomorrow.
We'll get it out. Hello, Office of Anton Broder, editor and publisher.
Shut up and listen, you stupid parrot.
Oh, hold everything, Jeff. There's a woman on the wire who hates parrots.
Listen carefully and tell Anton Broder's son to get out of that newspaper office of stupid lies or he will go to the hospital like your stupid father.
Sorry, I'm probably too stupid to be able to give him the message. Would you like to talk to him in person?
No, just tell him. And who are you?
Oh, just call me Stupid Kilborn, a stupid crime reporter for the stupid Big Town Illustrated Press.
The Illustrated Press? What are you doing at Broder's newspaper?
Mr. Broder happens to be an old friend of my editor, Steve Wilson. Besides, in America, we downtrodden newspaper folk have a habit of sticking together. And if you care to give us your present address, we'll be right over, period.
Stupid swine.
You know, your command of the English language seems to be as limited as your understanding of the American people, even those of your own nationality.
I am of no nationality. I am a citizen of the world.
Whose world? We'd all like to be part of one world. We want it to be everybody's world, not one run with clubs and an iron fist.
You will know more than the iron fist if you are not out of that newspaper office in 10 minutes.
So, 10 minutes? What's going to happen here in 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes, it will not matter to you.
You're talking as if you left something here.
Yes.
It wouldn't just happen to be a good old-fashioned time bomb, would it?
Yes. And it is hidden where you will not find it in time.
Aren't you getting soft-hearted by warning us and soft-headed risking our tracing this phone call?
No. I am telephoning from a public place. And the time is not yet when we are ready to kill off the stupid fools who oppose us.
Thanks. That's big of you. Jeff, start taking this place apart. There's a time bomb somewhere set to go off in about 10 minutes.
Now, look, and hang up on that woman and get out of here, Miss Kilburn.
Not on your life. Hello, are you still on the line waiting for the sound of the explosion, or have you run out of nickels?
You stupid little fool. Get out. Go back to your illustrated press.
No, thanks. But I hope you don't mind if I hang up now. I've got to help young Jeff Broder find your bomb before it goes boom.
Broder's place as ordered, boys.
Thanks, Harry. Wait here. I want to see how Lorelei and young Jeff Broder are making out with the paper.
Hey, boss. Look who's here. The blind gypsy.
Yes. I wonder what she's doing around here this late at night.
Not taking in any dough for her playing. That's a cinch. The block is deserted. But being blind, maybe she don't know that.
She knows, Harry. The gypsy may be blind, but there's very little goes on in this section of Big Town that she doesn't hear.
Maybe she's heard something about the knuckle goons what mussed up Broder.
I rather think that's exactly why she's here, Harry. Wait a minute. Gypsy. Gypsy.
Who calls me? The voice I seem to know. Who calls me?
Steve Wilson, Gypsy, a newspaper friend of Anton Broder.
Oh, yes. You helped the street players when the racketeers tried to shake us down for a share of what little we get for bringing music in these streets.
Well, I was able to help you, Gypsy, because you and your friends, the street singers, weren't afraid of our homegrown racket rats. Now I'm trying to help Anton Broder and his son fight some imported rats.
Oh, yes, I know, Mr. Wilson. Oh, you have been asking many questions in the streets tonight.
Do you know anything, Gypsy? Have you heard anything?
I know that a strange man and woman came here to Anton Broder's office tonight.
A man and a woman.
Yes, the man is but a dumb animal, but beware of the woman.
I'll be glad to be aware of her if I can find her, Gypsy.
Steve, come here quick.
Oh, just a minute, Gypsy. Yes, what is it, Laura?
We just had a phone call. A warning about a time bomb planted in the office.
Oh, good grief, and get out of here. Where's Jeff Broder?
In the back room. He found it near the press.
Good heavens, he's liable to get himself blown up. Stay here.
Oh, no, wait, Steve. He's taken it out in the back alley. I phoned the bomb squad.
Children, we're lucky. It won't do much damage if it explodes in the alley. Oh, hello, Mr. Wilson. You just missed some excitement.
Yeah, so I hear. And you just missed having your head blown off, Jeff.
Yeah, and how?
Steve, they're really beginning to play rough. Did you get a lead on them?
I think I have a lead, Lorelei. Gypsy?
Yes, Mr. Wilson. The name of the woman you would like to know.
I'd appreciate it very much, Gypsy.
The woman I could not see, but the voice I shall never forget. Take me to a place called the Blue Samovar. I think I shall be able to point her out.
Good, Gypsy. Now let me help you into Harry's hack. Stay here, Lorelei, Jeff. Tell the police what happened, then phone Callahan of homicide. Have him meet me at the Blue Samovar.
Lifebuoy gets skin cleaner.
Lifebuoy gets skin cleaner.
And the cleaner you get your skin, the surer you are of being fresh and attractive. So remember, Lifebuoy, with its purifying ingredient, gets skin cleaner. Stops BO as no other leading soap can. Here's what the doctors proved in 820 scientific tests.
People took daily baths with different soaps. Doctors found that Lifebuoy does more than just remove the grime and perspiration you can see. Lifebuoy's purifying ingredient makes it more effective than any other leading soap against the invisible dirt that brings on BO.
Lifebuoy's milder, too. Safe, even for baby's tender skin.
And you'll like the way Lifebuoy, made with costly coconut oil, bursts into quick white lather, even in hard water.
Lifebuoy gets skin cleaner.
Lifebuoy gets skin cleaner, keeps you fresh and attractive, protects you as no other leading soap can. Bathe with Lifebuoy Health Soap every day. Get the big new bath size. Buy Lifebuoy right away. Now back to Big Town and to Steve Wilson as he watches the exit of a smoke-filled basement cabaret in the foreign section. Watches for a man and woman who have beaten Anton Broder, editor of a small foreign language newspaper.
Steve, what's happened? I phoned Inspector Callahan to come here and left Jeff Broder to report on that explosion to the bomb squad.
Good. I hope Callahan gets here before that woman and her imported bruiser come out.
How will you know them? And what's Gypsy doing standing there playing?
Gypsy went to the cabaret a few minutes ago, Laurel. I wandered around from table to table, playing her violin. She heard them talking, recognized their voices.
Oh?
Now, if they come out before Callahan gets here, Lorelei, I want you to keep out of whatever happens.
Well, I won't promise. What are you going to do?
And Gypsy's going to stop playing the moment she hears their voices.
Fine, but how are you going to keep them here until Callahan arrives? We have no proof they're responsible for the beating of Anton Broder and the planting of that time bomb.
No, but I think we'll have it before I get through with the little act Gypsy and I prepared for the occasion.
Come, Hammer. Enough of the laughter of these heedless donkeys who do not know their days are short.
There they are, Lorelei. Now, here's where Gypsy and I go into our act. Catch every word of it.
Oh, wait, friends. Cross my palm with silver, and I will give you music to gladden your heart.
Get away, you gypsy beggar. We've no time for music.
Then give me but a stone, and I will tell thy foul future.
Get out of our way, you stupid gypsy fool.
Wait, to stop that.
Who are you?
It does not matter. You are stupid fools. You have been sent here to Big Town on important business. You have made mistake after mistake.
Now you make a stupid scene in the streets. Do you not know we have local stooges for that?
Who are you to talk to us like
You
that?
will find out soon enough. Anton Broder's newspaper you have not silenced even for a day. You have failed in your mission. And as you well know, failure is the unforgivable sin.
We have not failed. We will silence Broder and his son if the young fool is still alive.
Why should he not be alive?
Because we have left a time bomb in his press room.
That by now has blown up his newspaper.
You're boasting, telling lies. So many lies you have been trained to tell you can no longer speak the truth.
It is the truth. The truth. You hear the truth.
Good, I believe you. And the gentleman getting out of that car will be glad to hear you've admitted it in front of witnesses. Hello, Callahan.
Hello, Steve. Are these two our out-of-town visitors?
Yes, did you bring the keys to the city?
The keys to a couple of pair of handcuffs. And I'll throw them away if you have enough to hold them for that beating and bombing.
Well, Gypsy, Lorelei, and myself as witnesses to their free confession, Inspector.
Inspector, the police?
Yes, and don't turn around and run. Our police officers don't enjoy having to shoot escaping prisoners in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a tendency to say it can't happen here, but watch your daily newspapers. Listen to your radio news broadcasts. Ask some of the thousands of loyal, foreign-born American citizens if they do not know of such cases where cruel and terrible pressure has been applied to force them into a divided loyalty. Help them all you can. They need our support, sympathy, understanding, our strength. For it is the hope of a free world. Thank you.
We all echo that, Steve. And I, for one, am going to buy all the bonds I can. How about you, Dwight?
And I'll echo those sentiments, Lorelei. Government bonds are the best possible way of saving for future security. Not only our country's security, but also the personal security and happiness that comes from having a safe nest egg ready for that vacation or the many, many things that we want to buy. Say, Steve, there's Joe, your copy boy, with something on his mind.
Yes? What is on your mind, Joe?
Say, Mr. Wilson.
Yes, Joe?
I've been practicing writing a news story, Mr. Wilson. Will you look at this?
Doctors prove amazing results. Lifebuoy health soap gets skin cleaner. Found a true fact. Don't say true fact, Joe. Say true or a fact. Not both. If it's true, it's a fact. And it is, Joe. A daily Lifebuoy bath does get skin cleaner. Keeps you fresh and attractive. Protects you when other soaps fail. And here's another fact, Joe. Lifebuoy today is used in the homes of 40 million Americans.
That's right, folks. Get Lifebuoy health soap right away and ask for the big new bath size cake at your store. Next Tuesday, another newspaper story of a killer stalked by a tiger in the heart of Big Town and headlined The Hunter. In tonight's dramatization, all names, times, and places are fictional. Big Town features Edward Pauley as Steve Wilson, Fran Carlin as Lorelei Kilburn. The special music of The Gypsy was played by Miss Edith Laurand, world-famous conductor and concert violinist who has just returned from a European tour. And tonight's story of the Iron Fist was written and produced by Jerry McGill.
Lever Brothers Company has amazing news. New 1950 Rinso with Solium. It's here a year ahead of time. New 1950 Rinso has 3 times the whiter washing action of any other soap. The sensational new washing action of 1950 Rinso gets white clothes whiter than new, washable colors brighter than new, and keeps them whiter, brighter than any other soap. Rinso is so safe for clothes, so kind to hands. Get new 1950 Rinso at your dealers now.
Be sure and be with us again next Tuesday at the same time when Lever Brothers Company will again present Big Town. This is your narrator, Dwight Weiss, bidding you good night.
77 years ago, April 19th, 1949, Big Town, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll step back 7 more years to April 19th, 1944, coming up next for an episode of Nick Carter, Master Detective.
Ladies and gentlemen, make tomorrow your D-Day. Get an extra bond for defense. Step into any bank or post office and buy yourself a profitable share in America's future. As an investment, bonds are better than ever. They can help you save safely, conveniently, and profitably. So whether you already buy on the payroll savings plan where you work or the bond-a-month plan where you bank, get an extra bond for defense tomorrow.
We continue on this Sunday Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of Nick Carter, Master Detective, starring Lon Clark. This goes back 82 years to April 19th, 1944.
What is it?
It's a case for Nick Carter, Master Detective.
Yes, it's a case for that most famous of all manhunters, the detective whose ability at solving crime is unequaled in the history of detective fiction. Nick Carter, Master Detective. Continuing the case entitled
Kidnapped for Sale, or Nick Carter and the Mystery of the Missing Babies.
On the trail of a ring that is stealing babies and selling them for adoption, Nick Carter and his secretary Patsy are searching for evidence in the apartment of Doc Arnold, a member of the gang who has tried to kill them. Nick hears someone moving about in the next room, and as he goes in to investigate, unarmed, he runs into a blaze of gunfire.
Oh, Nick! Nick, are you all right?
Yes, Patsy. I dropped to the floor and he missed me.
Where is he?
He went out the window and down the fire escape. Stay here. I'm going after him.
Oh, Nick, don't go out on that fire escape. You haven't got a chance without a gun.
Oh, no use anyway, Patsy. He's down on the street already, running toward that parked car.
Oh, Nick, he's turning around to shoot.
Hit the floor, Patsy. You all right?
Yes, are you?
Yeah. Well, he made a clean getaway.
Oh, Nick, how could you have been so foolish as to try to capture him unarmed? Why, he might have killed you.
I had to take the chance, Patsy. Those papers he was carrying away might have been valuable to us.
Did you recognize who he was?
Yes, it was Dutch. Oh. Arnold's gunman. The fellow who locked us in the safe.
Look, Nick, he ransacked this room thoroughly. Must have been packing up everything in here while we were in the next room.
I'm afraid you're right, Patsy, but let's look around anyway. Perhaps in his hurry, he may have left something behind that'll be valuable to us.
His writing table's been cleaned out.
Mm-hmm. Nothing in this bureau either.
He seems to have gotten everything.
Well, afraid we're wasting our time here. Not only is Dutch a fast worker, he's a thorough one.
Nick, where do you think Dutch will go from here?
I imagine he'll join Arnold somewhere.
Do you think they'll try to leave the city?
They may, now that they know I'm onto them. But we're not going to give them the chance if we can help it.
What do you mean?
We're going down to headquarters and have Riley send out an alarm for both Arnold and Dutch.
Gosh, Nick, this baby-stealing racket's a dirty business.
It's worse than that, Betsy.
Well, Mrs. Anders said she wouldn't want to live if you couldn't get her baby back to her.
I'll do my best.
Nick, why do you keep watching your mirror like that?
I'm not certain, but I have a feeling we're being followed.
Followed?
Yes. Traffic's so heavy, though, it's difficult to tell.
No, but...
No, don't look back, Betsy. We are being followed. We don't want them to know we're aware of it.
Perhaps when you make the turn to headquarters at the next corner, you'll be able to tell.
Yes. We're coming to it now. We'll soon know. Here goes.
Oh, were we followed?
Oh, 2 cars turned in after us. I still can't tell.
Here's headquarters.
Yes. When we stop, Patsy, watch those 2 cars when they go past. See if you recognize anybody in either of them.
Okay.
Now watch them as they go by.
Nobody in that car I ever saw before.
Look, Patsy, in that one.
That was Dutch.
Yes. And he must still have the papers he took from Arnold's apartment. He hasn't had time to get rid of them. We're going after him.
Oh, hurry, Nick, hurry. He's quite a way ahead.
I know, Patsy, I know, but there's too much traffic here to go much faster.
Nick, he knows he's being followed. He's speeding up.
Oh, if only traffic weren't so heavy. Can't get by the half-dozen cars between Dutch and us.
Oh, hurry, the light's changing to red.
No. Couldn't make it.
Oh, Nick, Dutch got through, too. If only those cars hadn't blocked us.
And by the time the light changes, it'll be too late. I'm afraid he's given us a slip again.
Yeah, and he's got all those papers he took from Arnold's room. We can kiss him goodbye now.
Seems like it.
Nick, after the way Dutch ran away from us when we were in Arnold's apartment, why do you think he followed us down here?
It's always a good point to know your enemy's next move. And Dutch wanted to know what ours would be.
The light's turned green now.
Yes. And our friend Dutch is completely out of sight. Well, Patsy, that leaves us nothing to do but go back and call on Lieutenant Riley.
Good evening, Lieutenant.
Well, hello, Nick and Patsy. What brings you down here?
Riley, what do you know about the baby selling racket that sprung up in town these past months?
Oh, plenty, Nick. But we ain't been able to do anything about it.
What do you mean by that?
Nick, there's hardly a day goes by that some poor mother don't come to headquarters and tell me how she was persuaded to part with her baby.
Oh, how awful.
Usually she let the baby go because she couldn't afford to support it. But after the baby's been gone a few days, she realizes just how much it means to her. And then she comes down here and asks us to help her get it back again.
I see. Then what do you do, Lieutenant?
Well, sometimes she has the address of the men who took her baby. We bring them in.
Ever get anything on them?
Nothing. Nothing at all. These men always have a release signed by the mother giving them permission to take the baby.
You mean that there's nothing you can do about it, Lieutenant?
No, not as long as they have a release signed by the mother.
These men you bring in for questioning, have you ever seen any of them before?
Oh, sure, Nick. They all have records as swindlers and confidence men. They get into the baby-selling racket because it's easy money.
And you haven't been able to find out who's behind them?
Oh, but I can tell you this, Nick. It's somebody big. The minute one of these guys is brought in, a lawyer shows up to take care of them.
Seem to have built up quite an organization.
Yeah, it's growing all the time.
Isn't there any way you can break it up, Lieutenant?
We can't touch them until we get some concrete evidence that they're operating outside the law.
Well, Riley, I think I've got something on them this time.
You have, Nick? What's happened?
Earlier this evening, a woman by the name of Mrs. Anders came to my office. Seems a man named Arnold had induced her to leave her baby with some friends of his while she went away on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
When she came back, she found he wouldn't return the baby, denied ever having seen her before.
Nick, we can't hold these men because legally they're always in the clear.
Yes, but in Mrs. Anders' case, there was a slip-up. Arnold didn't get a release from Mrs. Anders.
He didn't, Nick?
No.
But, Nick, that's great. We can really get him for that.
We'll have to move fast, though, Riley. I suggest you send out a general alarm for him.
Sure, Nick. Have you got his description?
Well, you probably have his record and files.
Huh?
This isn't the first time I've run into him. In September 1934, I got the evidence on him on a blackmail charge, which sent him to prison for 5 years.
Do you remember what name he was convicted under?
Yes. That time, he was using the name of Edward Morelli.
Fine. I'll have one of the boys see if we have anything on him in the files.
Good.
Just a minute, Nick.
Yes, Lieutenant?
See if you can find anything in the files on a confidence man by the name of Arnold. He did a blackmail rap in 34 under the name of Edward Morelli.
Yes, sir. I'll look it up.
If we've got anything, Nick, it shouldn't take more than a few minutes to find it. Then we can really get going on this thing.
Come in. Chief. You look upset, Dutch. Is anything wrong?
Plenty, Chief.
Let's have it.
Nick Carter ain't dead.
Not dead? But he must be. Arnold locked him in an airtight vault earlier tonight.
Sure, Chief, and I saw him do it. But Nick Carter's still alive.
But Arnold said no one could last more than 10 minutes in that vault. And Arnold was the only one who knew the combination.
Oh, I don't know how he got out, but the main thing is he did. He came to Arnold's apartment while I was cleaning it out like you told me.
How did he get there so quickly?
I don't know, Chief. All I know is that just as I was finishing the joint, the doorbell rang. Actually, I didn't pay any attention to it, but then I heard somebody picking a lock.
And what happened?
And Nick Carter and his secretary came into the apartment. Somehow Carter got wise that I was there, too. I got all my stuff packed up, and I got out in a fire escape just as he came into the bedroom.
Did you let him have it?
I took a couple of shots at him, but I missed. Before he could pull a gun, I made my getaway.
That fool, Arnold. This is all his fault.
Chief, there's something else I think you ought to know.
You mean more blunders were made?
No. What I'm trying to tell you is that when Carter left Arnold's apartment, I trailed him, see? He went to police headquarters.
Headquarters?
Yeah.
That means Carter must know something. The police don't worry me. But with Carter on our trail, things aren't going to be so easy.
What are we going to do, Chief?
Call Arnold for me.
Okay, he's right outside. Hey, Arnold. Chief wants to see you.
All right, Dutch. Oh, hello, Chief.
Come in, Arnold. Sit down. Well, Arnold, not only did you bungle in the matter of the Anders baby, but you failed when you tried to get rid of Nick Carter. Carter is still alive.
What? Why, he can't be. No one could have gotten out of that vault.
Carter did. Right at this moment, he's down at police headquarters.
Well, even so, Chief, what can he
You
possibly...
fool. If you hadn't blundered with the Anders woman in the first place, Carter wouldn't have a thing on us.
Oh, what can we do now, Chief?
We've got to find some way to make Carter drop his investigations.
Do you want me to see him?
Nah. Talking wouldn't do any good. He's got to be stopped. And I think I've got an idea. Yes. I'm going to give Carter a warning he'll never forget.
Lieutenant, here are the records on Arnold or Morelli.
Right, Sergeant. That's all.
Yes, sir.
Well, Nick, here's Arnold's record. And here's his picture, too.
Well, that's Arnold, all right. I can never forget his face, especially not after tonight.
That's quite a record.
And I'll have an alarm sent out for him right away. With any luck, we may be able to pick him up within 24 hours.
Fine. And the minute you do, Riley, give me a call.
Okay.
If we can bring him in, we can get enough out of him to round up the rest of the gang. Oh, now, where's my key?
Fine detective can't even find the key to his own house.
Quiet. Ah, here it is. Well, Patsy, it's been quite an evening.
Quite a night. Being locked in a vault and then shot at later is too much for just an evening. Boy, I'll be glad when Riley gets Arnold behind bars. Perhaps then Mrs. Anders can get her baby back.
I hope so, Patsy.
Oh, by the way, Nick, you promised Mrs. Anders to let her know just as soon as we found out anything.
But we don't know anything positive yet.
Oh, I suppose you're right, but I keep thinking of poor Mrs. Anders sitting there alone waiting for word about the baby.
All right, Patsy. I'll go into the office and phone her and tell her how we're getting along anyway.
Yes, Nick, she must be awfully anxious to hear from you.
Afraid I can't offer her much encouragement. Now, wait till I put on the lights.
Nick, there's somebody sitting at your desk.
So I see.
Who is it?
I don't know. I only see his back from here.
Nick, why is he sitting in that funny position? He looks so awkward.
It's very simple. He's dead.
Dead?
Obviously. Wonder if I know him.
Nick, it's Arnold.
Yes, it's Arnold. With a bullet hole between his eyes.
And look, there's a note pinned to his coat.
It says, if you don't drop your investigation, the same thing will happen to you.
Well, Nick's hunt for Arnold is over. But with Arnold's death, Nick's hope of making him tell what has become of Mrs. Anders' baby seems to be gone forever, because dead men tell no tales. Or do they? Perhaps Nick can make this particular dead man tell him what he needs to know. Listen tomorrow. In the strange adventures of Nick Carter, Master Detective, Nick Carter is played by Lon Clark, Patsy by Helen Choate. The stories are written by Bob Arthur and David Cogan. Original music is played by Lou White. The entire production is under the direction of Jock McGregor. Tomorrow night at the same time, listen to the further adventures of Nick Carter in the case entitled
Kidnapped for Sale, or Nick Carter and the Mystery of the Missing Babies.
Don't forget that the adventures of Nick's adopted son, Chick Carter, are broadcast over most of these stations Monday through Friday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern War Time. The Return of Nick Carter, a copyrighted feature of Street and Smith Publications, Incorporated, is produced in the studios of WOR and is broadcast over most of these same stations Monday through Friday at 9:15 Eastern War Time. This is Mutual.
82 years ago, April 19th, 1944, Nick Carter, Master Detective, on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Tomorrow, we're going to have a couple of Westerns from April 20th, 1958, a Sunday, with Luke Slaughter of Tombstone, starring Sam Buffington, and Frontier Gentleman, starring John Daner. We will also have an episode of Nero Wolfe and the Lost Heir, and a CBS Radio Workshop production of The Living Portrait of a prominent businessman, a real estate tycoon. Be an interesting listen. On Tuesday, we'll have comedy with George Burns and Gracie Allen, The Great Gildersleeve, Jimmy Durante, and Jane Wyman in the Screen Directors Playhouse production of Kiss in the Dark. On Wednesday, Amos and Andy, Sapphires in Chicago, and The Big Show. Both shows from Sunday, 1951, on that date. And Fred Allen and Portland Hoppa will be Tallulah Bankhead's guests, among many, many others. On Thursday, we get back to Danger with I Was a Communist for the FBI and I Walk Alone, Calling All Cars from 1935, Boston Blackie from 1946, and The Adventures of Red Ryder from 1942. On Friday, we'll have our Westerns, Gunsmoke, Frontier Town, and Have Gun Will Travel, and they will be joined by The Shadow. That's all coming up on Friday. On Saturday, we will have the wonderful Charlie McCarthy, Burns and Allen, The Great Gildersleeve, and Phil Harris and Alice Faye riding the Fitch bandwagon from 1948. A week from today, more crime. Jeff Regan Investigator. Dragnet, starring Jack Webb. The Big Town, starring Edward Pauley. And David Bryan as Mr. District Attorney. That's a week from today, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Anytime at classicradio.stream to support the podcast, and we hope that you will. Coming up next on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox, Jack Webb and Dragnet.
Ladies, there's one war job that you and only you can do. I mean the saving of waste fats and oils. Every drop of used fat is vitally needed for military medicines and supplies, and for supplies on the home front, such as fabrics, paints, and soaps. That fat has to come from your kitchen. Don't fall down on your war job. Save all used fats in a clean can, and the minute the can is full, take it right down to your butcher. He'll pay you 4 cents plus 2 red ration points for every pound you turn in.
We continue now on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox with an episode of Dragnet starring Jack Webb. This goes back 75 years to April 19th, 1951. The Big Speech.
The story you are about to hear is true. Only the names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Fatima Cigarettes, best of all long cigarettes, brings you Dragnet.
You're a detective sergeant. You're assigned to a robbery detail. A doctor is severely beaten, robbed, and left in critical condition. Suspicion points to a narcotics addict. Your job? Get him. You'll be amazed when you compare Fatima with other long cigarettes.
You'll find they now cost the same. But in Fatima, the difference is quality.
You see, Fatima is the quality king-size cigarette because it contains the finest domestic and Turkish tobaccos superbly blended. And Fatima is extra mild, with a much different, much better flavor and aroma than any other long cigarette.
So compare Fatima yourself. Fatimas now cost the same as other long cigarettes, but your first puff will tell you...
Ah, that's different.
Yes, in Fatima, the difference is quality. Ask your dealer for Fatima, the quality king-size cigarette. Best of all long cigarettes. Start enjoying Fatima tomorrow.
Dragnet, the documented drama of an actual crime. For the next 30 minutes, in cooperation with the Los Angeles Police Department, you will travel step by step on the side of the law through an actual case transcribed from official police files. From beginning to end, from crime to punishment, Dragnet is the story of your police force in action.
It was Monday, August 7th. It was warm in Los Angeles. We were working the day watch out of robbery detail. My partner's Ben Romero. The boss is Thad Brown, chief of detectives. My name's Friday. It was 1:15 p.m. when I got to 4656 Collis Avenue. The front door.
Is that you, Joseph?
Yeah, Ma, it's me.
I didn't expect you so soon.
Well, I'm off for lunch, and Ben and I were in the neighborhood, so...
Oh, well, I'll get the telegram.
Thank you.
I must say I'm glad you could get home. Telegrams always make me nervous. Nobody ever sends a telegram unless it's important here, so...
Thank you. Yes, they do, Ma. Some people send wires to invite you to lunch or to a reception or something like that.
Is that so?
Sure. You've just forgotten, haven't you? I've gotten them before like that.
Oh, it's no way to do, anyhow.
Why not?
People always associate frightening things with telegrams. Well, aren't you going to open it?
Oh, yeah, sure. You know, if you were worried, you could open it, Ma. It'd been all right.
Well, you know I never open anything addressed to you, Joseph. Anything important?
It's from Belmont, my old high school.
Oh, yeah.
They want me to come up next week. They're having some sort of assembly up there. Want me to talk to the student body.
Well, that's nice. You going to go?
Yeah, I think I better, don't you? I'll have to clear it through Captain Sheldon, though.
No, I think it's awfully nice for them to remember you. What are you going to talk on, did you say?
Yeah, police work, it says here. I'll have to think of something to base it on, though, won't I?
Well, you'll have to memorize it, Joseph. Doesn't look well for a man to stand up on a platform and read a prepared talk.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's Ben. I gotta go, Ma.
Would you and Ben like some lunch? I can fix you something in about a minute.
No, we haven't got time, dear. I'll see you later.
I don't know why they couldn't have written a letter instead.
What's that, Ma?
I said they could have written you a letter. Besides, it's much cheaper than a telegram.
Yeah, Ma. I'll see you later.
Bye, Joseph.
Bye. Just got a call, Joe. They want us to call the office. Oh, well, I might as well do it from the house, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Right.
It's just me again, Ma. Came back to use the phone.
All right, Joseph.
Yo,
2511, please.
2511?
Robbery, Chandler.
This is Friday, Glenn.
Got one for you, Joe.
What? I can't hear you, Glenn.
Got one for you.
Wait a minute, I can't hear you. Hey, Ma, would you hold that vacuum for a minute, please? I can't hear.
Oh, all right, Joseph.
Thank you. I'm sorry, Glenn. What'd you say again?
That's right. That young kid hit again, doctor's office.
Yeah?
It's that same kid, only this time he got a little rough. Victim's at Georgia Street. He's still carrying that gun
Did he use the gun?
to beat the man with. Victim's a 55-year-old doctor. No reason for it, Joe.
All right, we'll get right on it.
Right, bye.
Yeah, bye. Okay, Ma, I'm all through.
All right, son.
Anything?
Yeah. That young hype hit again. Doctor's office beat him up pretty bad. He's down at Georgia.
Great combination, isn't it, Joe?
What's that?
Arm full of narcotics and a loaded gun.
Monday, August 7th. Since June 27th, Ben and I had been assigned to a case involving a young narcotics thief. For 7 weeks now, he'd been robbing every possible source available to him of narcotics. Since the inception of the investigation, we'd seen this young criminal develop from a small-time sneak thief to a full-fledged armed and vicious thug. The descriptions of the young thief, taken from his various victims, tallied almost to the letter. Blonde, light complexion, small stature, 5'7" to 5'10", nervous and unusually juvenile in appearance. Everything possible was being done for his quick apprehension. Hundreds of mug shots were screened and shown to victims. No identification. 3:30 p.m. We checked back in at the office. Went to see Sergeant Ed Hall, Narcotics Division.
Chandler said you went over to Georgia Street to see that doctor.
Yeah, that's right, Ed. Short visit. Poor guy.
Pretty bad, huh?
Well, the guy's really a mess. Kid must have worked overtime on him.
And what's his condition?
Still critical when we left. They wouldn't let us stay long. We got a description. It's the same kid.
Doctor's name was Gannon, huh? 55 years old.
Yeah, pistol whipped him. Knocked out 7 of his teeth, fractured his jaw. Doctor was wearing glasses. They don't know if he'll see out of his right eye anymore.
Well, this puts Junior in the big leagues now.
Yeah, it sure does. We got out a supplementary all points on him. Here's a list of the junk that he got. It's quite a haul here.
Yeah. Morphine, quarter grain, 30 vials. 5 vials, half grain codeine. Dolphine, quarter grain, 6 vials. Yeah, you did all right. Long list here.
We got that from the nurse. She was out to lunch when it happened. It's a small office out there, and the doctor closes up at noon. Nurse goes out to lunch, and he eats in the office. That's when the kid got to him.
He knew when to hit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Well, our boys haven't been able to turn up a thing for you. Nobody seems to know the kid.
Well, the amount of stuff he hauled out of that doctor's office, something ought to show, shouldn't it?
Should, yeah, with a haul like that. You got anything at all to work on?
Yeah, that car that was used on the job. Still got it staked out.
Well, we just picked this up from the report counter.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Car was reported stolen 2 hours after the robbery. It's a little bit of a break, huh?
The report was taken out at the Wilshire station. Mrs. Irving Adams states that her husband had notified her that the car was stolen from him while he was at work today. Said he always parks it out in front on the street.
We haven't checked it out yet. We figured it was a good place to start, maybe.
Wait a minute. What'd you say that name was?
Irving Adams.
No, let me see that report. Well, this Adams is a user. He's up in county now, waiting trial.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, Walker and I picked him up. I just talked to Adams up in the county jail this morning.
How long's he been in?
Let's see. It was last Tuesday, July 30th.
The car couldn't have been stolen from Adams today if he's been in jail for a week.
Well, there's one guy can figure it out for you. Adams.
4:05 p.m. We went up to the 10th floor of the county jail, the interview room. We talked to Irving Adams for an hour. He said he wanted to cooperate, but he couldn't explain his wife's action in reporting the car stolen from him. He kept repeating that he knew his wife was not involved in anything, that she was innocent of any complicity in the case of the youthful gunman. He could give us no information on anyone fitting the gunman's description. He insisted that the entire matter was a mistake and that his wife could clear everything up if we'd just talk to her. 5:20 p.m. Ben and I drove out to 239 West 92nd Street, the Adams residence. It was a small white bungalow trimmed in red. The front lawn needed cutting and care. There were 4 bottles of soured milk on the front porch, along with several old newspapers. The front blinds were down, and although it was still early, the front porch light was burning. The other homes in the neighborhood appeared to be neat and well kept. The screen door was ajar and supported by one rusty hinge. 5:21 p.m.
Looks like nobody's home.
Well, let's give it a try, huh?
Give me a minute, I'll cover the back.
Right.
Yes?
Police officer, my name's Friday. You're Mrs. Irving Adams?
Yes, that's right.
Well, I'd like to talk to you about your stolen car.
Have you found it?
Yes, we have. Can I come in?
Place is in such a mess. Can't we talk here?
Well, if you don't mind, I'd rather come inside.
All right. Don't look at the house. I've been kind of sick. Haven't felt much like cleaning up.
All right. You alone here, are you?
Right now, my husband's at work.
Mm-hmm. Mind if I go through the house?
You mean search it? You got a warrant?
No, I just want to go to the back door.
What for?
Well, my partner's around back there. This the Way to the back door here.
That's right.
This it?
It's locked. Keys in the door.
All right. Hey, Ben?
Yeah, everything all right?
Yeah, fine.
Is he a police officer, too?
Yeah, that's right. This all there is to the house here?
What do you mean?
Well, just these 3 rooms here.
Yes, that's all.
I thought you said you were alone here.
I am.
Who's that woman lying down in the other room?
That's Catherine. I didn't want you bothering her. She's been sick, too. She sleeps most of the time. I just forgot about her.
Anybody else around?
No, nobody.
No, I mean anybody sick or otherwise. Anyone besides you and this girl in there?
Well, you've been in every room in the house except the bathroom.
This it here?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't understand all this. I reported my car stolen, and you come out here and search my house. If I did steal my car, I wouldn't hide it in here.
Yeah. Ben, want to come in?
Yeah.
Could you tell me something?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Well, I told you we found your car. This is Sergeant Romero.
How do you do?
What's the trouble? Anything wrong?
Who'd you say your car was stolen from?
From me. It was my car.
Is that the way you made the report, Mrs. Adams? It was stolen from you?
I think so, yes.
Ms. Adams, according to the report that you made out this morning, you stated that the car was stolen from your husband, isn't that right?
Is that what I said?
Yes, ma'am, that's right.
I don't remember. We both used the car so much. I forgot.
Well, now, which is it, you or your husband?
I'm not sure.
You been drinking, have you?
A little bit, just to ease my nerves. I haven't been feeling well.
Well, it's obvious you're not drunk, Mrs. Adams. Why don't you keep your story straight?
Well, officers, I am telling the truth.
Well, your husband's in the county jail. He's been there for a week. The car couldn't have been stolen from him. Now, could it?
I didn't say it was stolen from him.
Is this your signature, Mrs. Adams?
Yes, sir.
This is a copy of the auto theft report that you made at the Wilshire Division.
Yes.
Well, now, is this report a true one or a false one? There's a penalty for making a false report, Ms. Adams. I'm sure you're aware of that.
I only want my car back.
Who was it stolen from?
Well, whatever it says there, my husband.
Now, we just told you that he's in jail. He's still in there. We just talked to him. The car couldn't have been stolen from him. Have you got anything to say to that?
No.
Well, I think we better go downtown where you can sit and straighten yourself out and give us some right answers.
I don't want to go to jail.
And that's just where you're going if you don't snap out of it and come up with the truth.
I know who you want. It's Rex Burley, isn't it?
Who's Rex Burley?
A young kid, blonde, small. He told me he was in some kind of trouble with the car. Said if I told the police it was stolen, it'd be all right that way.
Do you know where he is now?
No, I don't.
You sure about that?
That's the truth.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Catherine's awful sick.
She always sleep this heavy?
Only when she's sick.
She's really out, isn't she?
Yeah.
Look at her leg.
Yeah. She's a user.
Say, this girl's on narcotics, Ms. Adams. Are you a user?
No, I'm not. I don't know where Catherine gets it.
How about Rex Burley?
He's on it, too. Maybe she gets it from him.
Is there any stuff in the house now?
Not that I know of.
You want to tell us where Rex Burley is?
I don't know. He called here about an hour ago. Catherine talked to him.
Did he tell her where he was?
Yes, he did. She wrote it down on a piece of paper.
Where's that paper?
Under her pillow.
You are listening to Dragnet. From beginning to end, Dragnet is the authentic story of your police force in action.
Now, from beginning to end, the Fatima story. Actual convincing proof that in Fatima, the difference is quality.
Quality of tobaccos. The finest domestic and Turkish varieties, extra mild and superbly blended to give you a much different, much better flavor and aroma.
Quality of manufacture. Smooth, round, perfect cigarettes. Rolled in the finest paper money can buy. Manufactured in the newest and most modern of all cigarette factories.
Quality, even to the appearance of the bright, clean, golden yellow package, carefully wrapped and sealed to bring you Fatima's rich, fresh, extra mild flavor.
Because of its quality, its extra mildness, its better flavor and aroma, more long cigarette smokers are now insisting on Fatima than ever before.
So if you smoke a long cigarette, compare Fatima. You'll find they now cost the same. But your first puff will tell you,
Ah, that's different.
Yes, in Fatima, the difference is quality. Insist on Fatima. Start enjoying the quality king-size cigarette. Fatima. Best of all long cigarettes.
Monday, August 7th, 6:30 p.m. The young girl who was identified as Catherine Dorrance was awakened, and she produced Rex Burley's address. She stated that she'd known him for the past year. She had just graduated from high school and gave her age as 18. In talking further with both Iris Adams and Catherine Dorrance, we found that the description of Rex Burley checked out with that given us from the suspect's victims. They both stated that, as far as they knew, it was his true name, that he had no friends or associates known to them. A check with R&I showed no record on the name Rex Burley. At 6:37 p.m., Sergeants Hall and Walker from Narcotics Division arrived and continued the investigation of the two female suspects. A stakeout was placed on the house at 239 West 92nd Street. The address we got from Catherine Dorrance was a hotel on Washington Boulevard. We drove out and checked with the clerk. We asked if he had anyone registered under the name of Rex Burley, and he told us no. We gave him Burley's description. He said that a young man similar to that had registered and was in room 210. We got a pass key from the clerk. We walked up to the second floor.
This is it.
Lights on under the door.
Yeah. Careful, huh?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Open up. We want to talk to you.
What about?
Is the key in the door?
Yeah, pass key's no good.
All right, come on. Open up. Police officers.
Isn't gonna open.
All right. Let's hit it. All right, again. Once more. Yep.
Windows open. Up the fire escape, Joe. Police officers, hold it up.
Watch it. You all right? Yeah. All right, come on. Let's go. All right, hold it up there. He doesn't want to stop.
He's over the side, under the roof.
All right, come on. All right, easy.
See him?
No, it's pretty dark. All right, come on. Easy now. All right, easy.
Over there on that side. Can you see him?
No, it's too dark.
Watch that skyline. He's over there in that corner. See him?
Yeah, now he's gone.
Must have ducked back down. Well, he's in that corner.
All right, let's take him. Now keep down. You circle around from that side. I'll go around this way.
Right.
Be careful. Keep down.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I quit. Please don't shoot!
All right, throw that gun out. Get your hands in the air. Walk toward the middle of the roof.
All right. All right, here's the gun. I see him, Joe. I got him covered. You all right?
Yeah.
All right, keep those hands up.
All right, stand still.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, get your hands behind you. Ben?
Let's go, Burley.
I didn't mean to do it. I was wrong. I know I was wrong.
Should have thought about that a long time ago.
How old are you, Burley?
20.
You're living pretty high, aren't you?
I had to have this stuff. I needed it. How else could I get it? I didn't have the money to buy it.
You didn't have to get started on it. Come on, let's go.
I didn't want to get started. All of a sudden, I was just on it. I couldn't do anything about it. You don't understand. There was just somebody else to explain it to.
There is, but they won't understand it either. Monday, August 7th, 8:40 p.m. Rex Burley was taken downtown to the robbery division for further interrogation. He told us that he was in his senior year in high school when he got started on narcotics. He kept repeating that he didn't mean to get started. He readily admitted his participation in 6 narcotics robberies. He told us that he got Catherine Dorrance, his 18-year-old girlfriend, started on dope. Gene Bechtel took his statement and a complete report was made. A partial recovery of the stolen narcotics was made from his hotel room. The remainder had been found at Irving Adams' residence on 92nd Street. Both female suspects, Iris Adams and Catherine Dorrance, were filed on for violation of the State Narcotics Act. A show-up was scheduled for August 8th to allow a positive identification from Rex Burley's victims. We received word from Georgia Street that Dr. Gannon's condition was improved. The suspect was transported to the main jail where he was booked. It was 10:38 p.m. when I got to 1456 Collis Avenue, the front door. Yeah, Ma.
Oh, have you had your dinner?
No, I'm not hungry.
You'll have to eat. I'll fix you something.
Oh, I'm kind of tired. I just like to sit down for a minute.
All right. Well, there's the evening paper.
Oh, thank you.
Well, what'd you do to the sleeve of your coat?
Oh, where? Oh, guess I must have ripped it, huh?
Mm-hmm. You slip it off, I'll mend it after I fix you some dinner.
Well, why don't you sit down and work on it now if you want to? I've got something I'd kind of like to go over with you.
All right.
You remember that telegram from Belmont this morning?
Yeah, your old high school.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I got an idea for a speech, maybe. Just made a few notes here. Mm-hmm. Wrote down some of it. You think you feel like listening to it? See if it's okay?
All right. Did you write the speech today?
Well, just parts of it. I hadn't written it clear out yet. I just got a few notes. I want to see what you thought of it.
All right. Well, let me have your coat, son.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now let's hear you talk.
Well, remember, it's not written down yet. It's just kind of hit and miss as I go along. But I think I can get the thought across, and then I'll put it all down on paper.
All right.
Mr. Fisher, that's the principal up there, you know.
Yes.
Mr. Fisher, members of the faculty and students. I'd like to tell you about a young boy who started out in high school and ended up on the roof of a downtown hotel dodging police bullets. I'd like to tell you about his girlfriend, 18 years old and a dope addict. This young fella started out on narcotics in search of a new thrill, something new that he hadn't experienced in his young life. He was still in high school when a group of the more high-living youngsters used to congregate at the local malt shop. Well, that's not so good, is it?
No.
Well, maybe it sounds better this way. There was a malt shop on the corner where some of the youngsters used to get together after school. Kind of a place where if you had the right connections, and our young boy and girl did, you could get a drink of liquor in the back room. Well, the high school faculty knows all about this local malt shop, and they inform the authorities, and pressure is brought to bear. But the man who operates the place is clever, if you can call the operations of a man like this clever. He knows how to cover up, how to keep the front room legitimate and the back room a spawning place for juvenile delinquency. And the students don't help much. There seems to be something during the formation of a juvenile mind that when his teachers or his parents catch him doing wrong or they try to tell him it's bad, he prides himself in seeing how long he can get away with it under cover. Seems to be the stylish thing to do to outwit your parents and teachers. As the youngsters grow older, they invariably find out how infantile and stupid this is, but sometimes it's too late. Does that sound kind of stuffy, Ma? What do you think?
Sounds like the truth. Let me hear the rest of it.
Well, you know how kids are. Sometimes they resent it if they think you're lecturing them. Maybe if they could have been with Ben and I tonight, it might make a difference. Well, I don't want to make this too long, Ma. I think maybe I ought to finish up something like this. From this malt shop on the corner and that back room, our young boy gets a good shove down the road of self-degradation. He has the right connections, and it isn't too long before he graduates the liquor in the back room for something he thinks it's far better, narcotics. He's heard that Unlike liquor, you can't smell it on his breath. And he's a real veteran now. He has hangovers. He's heard that narcotics doesn't leave you with a hangover. So it doesn't take too long before, in police parlance, he's hooked. Living in this day and age, he thought that they taught him well in his economics and civics classes. He thought he knew what post-war inflation was all about. He didn't have the vaguest notion of the cost of his daily supply of narcotics once he was hooked on it. He found that before long he had to have his daily dosage. In no time at all, he found that it was all he could do to get by on $30 a day. That's what it cost, Ma. $30 each and every day, or he became violently ill, so sick that he couldn't seem to function properly. Well, in order to maintain his daily needs, he got a gun, and he robbed, and he beat people, and he stole. He shared with his girlfriend, and he dragged her down with him. He ended up on the roof of a hotel trying to shoot his way out. Well, the boy was 20 years old. His girlfriend was 18. 2 years ago, they both sat out there in a high school auditorium during an assembly. He went a long way, didn't he, in his 2 years out of high school? He was taken into custody on the night of August 7th. He was crying when we put the handcuffs on him. He was crying when we left him in his cell at the county jail. I guess he's still crying. Now, what do you think, Ma? That's just rough. I haven't...
Mm-hmm. Will they believe it? You think it'll do any good?
Well, I don't know, Ma. It's up to them.
The story you have just heard was true. Only the names were changed to protect the innocent.
On November 9th, trial was held in Superior Court, Department 83, City and County of Los Angeles, State of California. In a moment, the results of that trial.
And now, here is our star, Jack Webb.
Thank you. Friends, there are many cases on record of two people, not related, looking so much alike it's hard to tell them apart. A quick check of fingerprints, however, easily proves who's who. Now, at first sight, you could just as easily be fooled by king-size cigarettes. If you were to place a Fatima and any other king-size cigarette side by side, you'd find they look identical. But believe me, there's a real difference. In Fatima, that difference is quality. Quality that gives you extra mildness, a much better flavor and aroma. Compare Fatima with any king-size cigarette. The size is the same, now the price is the same. But in Fatima, the difference is quality. Buy a pack tomorrow.
Rex Martin Burley was found guilty of 3 counts of robbery in the first degree and was sentenced to the state penitentiary where he is now serving his term. First-degree robbery is punishable by imprisonment from 5 years to life.
The Federal Civil Defense Administration will send you an air raid instruction sheet if you will write the Superintendent of Documents, Washington, D.C., enclosing 5 cents in coin or stamps.
You have just heard Dragnet, a series of authentic cases from official files. Technical advice comes from the Office of Chief of Police W.H. Parker, Los Angeles Police Department.
Fatima Cigarettes, best of all long cigarettes, has brought you Dragnet, portions transcribed from Los Angeles.
Stay tuned for Counter Spy, next over many NBC stations.
75 years ago, April 19th, 1951, Dragnet here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Up next, David Bryan as Mr. District Attorney.
This is Debbie Reynolds. If you've been wondering what you can do to fight communism personally from your own home, there is something you can do. Support Radio Free Europe, the station built and financed by the contributions of the American public to the crusade for freedom. Radio Free Europe is one Cold War operation the communists fear and attack constantly. Support Radio Free Europe. Send your truth dollars to Crusade for Freedom, care of your local postmaster.
Now from the final season of Mr. District Attorney, David Bryan stepping in for the syndicated series. This goes back 73 years, April 19th, 1953, in the case of the murderous Good Samaritans.
Mr. District Attorney, starring David Bryan. Mr. District Attorney, champion of the people, defender of truth, guardian of our fundamental rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
And it shall be my duty as district attorney not only to prosecute to the limit of the law all persons accused of crimes perpetrated within this county, but to defend with equal vigor the rights and privileges of all its citizens.
And now, here is our star, David Bryan, as Paul Garrett, Mr. District Attorney.
A district attorney knows that murder can strike any place in his county at any time. This case started on a rainy afternoon on an almost deserted highway west of the city. A man is sitting in a stalled car. His face brightens as a tow truck pulls off the road beside him. Painted on the door of the truck are the words, Joe's Garage.
Hello.
Hello, you having trouble?
Yeah, wires got soaked coming through that low spot back there. She chugged and spluttered a ways and then conked out on me.
Well, I guess we can get you started again. Get the squirt gun, Rusty. Okay, Joe, you want the tarp, too? Yep. Raise his hood, then tent the tarp over it so the rain can't beat in while we're working. I'll give you a hand. You just stay there and keep dry, mister. We'll have her perking in a minute.
I'm sure grateful to you. What are you going to do?
Squirt a little carbon tetrachloride on the ignition wires. Better release your hood.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Rusty. Lift her up. You handle it all right? Sure.
You fellas sure you know what you're doing?
What do you mean?
Well, I can't see how you can get them wires dry by squirting them wetter.
That's a mechanic's trick. Squirt them with carbon tet. Carbon tet cuts through the water and runs it off, and the carbon tet evaporates, and there you go. Dry wires.
Well, it's okay with me if you say so.
Don't worry. When it rains like this, I do more business along the highway than I do at the shop. Wires are all sprayed, Joe. Okay, close the hood.
Okay to try it now?
No, you give it a second to dry out good.
Oh, boy. A couple of drops of water ran down my neck.
Oh, it's only a mile up the road to Wally's Cafe. We'll stop and warm up after this fella gets moving.
Good.
I think I'll stop up there myself. I've been sitting here for more than an hour. Only other car that came through barreled right past.
Where are you bound for?
Just back to town. I'm a real estate agent. Just closed a sale on a piece of property up at Hilldale.
Hey, that thing ought to be ready to go now, huh, Joe?
Yeah. You can try starting it now.
Oh, good. Here's hoping.
Try it again.
Well, that trick of yours really works, doesn't it?
Never missed yet.
Miss Bludder a little while until you get moving, but watch the puddles. You'll be okay.
I sure wish there was some way of thanking you fellas.
Well, that won't be hard to do. The charge is $15.
$15?
We don't stand out in the rain for fun, mister. You were stuck, weren't you?
Yeah, I was stuck, but $15 seems like a lot of money for 3 minutes' work.
Now, look, I got a nice warm garage where the prices are regular, but working out here is a little bit different. Charge is $15.
I haven't got $15.
What are you, a wise guy? You told us you just sold a piece of property.
$5 is all I have on me that's my own. The real estate money belongs to somebody else.
Well, then you can borrow it until you get home.
All right. But don't think I'm not going to report this to the sheriff's office.
You report it any place you want. You just pay me.
Except for the $5, all the money I've got's in hundreds. You got change?
You being funny.
I'm telling you, it's all $100 bills. That's the way I was paid. You want your money, I'll meet you at that cafe you mentioned and get change.
Wally wouldn't have change for 100 in that crummy joint.
The change ain't the problem, Joe. The problem is whether or not this guy's really got $100 to begin with.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see the color of your money, mister.
You're not seeing anything. I've decided to go to the sheriff's office first before I pay you.
You think we're going to stand here in the rain and argue with you?
Hey, give me those car keys.
Come on, mister. Out.
Let go of me. Let go of my throat.
Pay up. Never mind the conversation, Joe. You got hands and he's got pockets.
No.
Stop this kicking, Rusty. Yeah, I'll stop it.
No.
Hey, look. He has it, all right. Must be close to $1,000. Well, what do you say, Joe?
He'd report it when he comes to.
We can fix it so he won't. Look, he's going to sign a complaint against us anyhow, that wise guy. Where's your nerve?
Got as much nerve as you got.
All right, then grab his feet and let's take him into the bushes. Still mighty wet from that rain yesterday, Chief.
Yes, muddy, Harrington. You should have taken those boots Corbett offered you.
Yeah, I'm all right. Well, here's the body. I thought you should see it before it was moved into town.
You checked the body for identification?
Mm-hmm. License description fits. Name's William McShane. He was a realtor. What are you looking at?
What's left of those footprints around the body?
Oh, the lab says they're puddled up too much to help. Rain washed the edges away.
He was carried in here by two men.
Or walked in with one.
No, Harrington, he was carried. If he walked, there'd have been some mud on the soles of his shoes, especially at the joining of the heel. His feet never touched the ground after he left the pavement.
The ignition keys to his car were lying right there beside him. Good thing the state trooper investigated when he found the car abandoned this morning.
Any sign of a weapon around? It must have been one, with his head the way it is.
Well, the lab boys figured it was a large rock they found over there. Some indications of blood on it. It was almost washed clean by the rain, though. They didn't want to leave it here, so they wrapped it up and took it in for examination.
It doesn't sound like it'll help much. Some of the blood might have held, but the prints won't. Now, let's get back to the car.
All right. There it is. Just the way the trooper found it. Door on the driver's side open. Seat and steering wheel soaked with rain.
Well, he might have gotten out to fix something. Tires are all okay.
Well, if he did, he finished it before he was killed, because the car runs. I checked it.
And he stopped for something. Pull the hood release. Let's have a look at the motor.
There's no sign of any fresh tool marks. Wires haven't been taped anyplace.
No, but look.
Huh? What?
Sort of a thin white film on the wires. Distributor and coil connections, too. I want the lab to check that.
Morgan's still here with the mobile unit.
He'll be able to work better indoors. Have him tow the car to the nearest garage. What was the name of that cafe we passed? About a mile up the road.
You mean where the trooper met us? Wally's.
Good. When Morgan finishes, he can radio his findings into the office, and Miss Miller can relay them to us at the cafe by phone. Meanwhile, you and I can get some breakfast.
Right.
Well, what'll you have, gents?
How about ham man, Chief?
Sounds good.
Not to me, I'm out. You settled for bacon?
Yeah, sure. Okay with you, Chief?
Fine.
Excuse me a second.
Never mind. I'll take it. We're expecting a call here. Hello?
Hello, is there a Mr. Garrett or a Mr. Harrington there, please?
This is Harrington, Miss Miller.
Oh, I just called to tell you that Morgan is taking the car to a place in Hooperville, about 2 miles closer in, Joe's garage.
Okay. We may be in there before he's through.
The medical examiner's report just came in, too. He says McShane was killed sometime yesterday afternoon.
It's a long time. Okay, Miss Miller. I'll tell the chief. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Anything?
Yeah. Medical examiner says McShane's been dead since yesterday afternoon.
Not long.
So he says.
That car was standing out on the highway for a long time then. I think somebody would have stopped seeing the door open in that downpour.
Yeah, you know how people are sometimes. Everybody's in a hurry.
Yeah. How about the car?
Morgan is towing it to Hooperville, 2 miles. Place called Joe's Garage.
Hey, gents. Say, did I hear you mention Joe's Garage?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
You going in there for anything?
Possibly. Why?
Mind doing me a favor if you do?
Sure. What?
Ask Joe to bring out a fan belt for my pickup next time he passes this way, huh?
Fan belt. All right.
That's why I ain't got no ham. I couldn't make a trip in for supplies this morning. Tried to get him on the phone a couple of times yesterday, but I didn't get no answer.
Well, Ray might have kept him busy.
Yeah, I guess so. I just missed flagging him down on the road yesterday afternoon. I saw him coming around the curve. I expect him to stop, but he didn't. Just went barreling by in his tow truck.
Yesterday afternoon, you say?
Yeah, about 4 o'clock, headed for his garage. I should have run out and signaled him. I sure didn't have nothing else to do. The darn rain. I bet I didn't shove 3 blue plates across this counter all day. Big breakfast trade this morning, though. Excuse me while I get on them dishes.
Yeah, sure. That garage tow truck must have compassed the spot where McShane's car was found, Chief.
Yes. Ordinary drivers might have passed the car with the door open like that. Seems to me that a mechanic would stop, though. Doesn't it to you? Especially in that rain.
Yeah. Of course, maybe the car wasn't there yet. Medical examiner couldn't fit the exact time of death. But he'd been there too long before he got to it.
Well, if the garage man didn't see the car, it'll be some help anyhow. We'll know McShane was killed after 4 o'clock.
Yeah. I was Could that be Miss Miller again so soon?
You want to get that?
Yes. I'll take it. Hello?
Mr. Garrett?
Yes, Miss Miller.
Mr. Garrett, we located McShane's wife. She just came into the office. I think you'd better come in and talk to her.
Does she know anything?
McShane sold a piece of real estate yesterday. He called her after he closed the deal. He was carrying $1,200 cash and $100 bills.
We'll be right in. I have to skip breakfast now, Harrigan, and get back to the office. McShane's wife is there.
Oh? Did she give any line on a motive?
$1,200 he was carrying.
Ah.
Here's your money, Wally.
Oh, but you didn't eat nothing. What's wrong with it?
Oh, just a rush business call. We'll see you next time around.
Well, hey, you'll remember about that fan belt, won't you?
You better try reaching the garage on the phone again. We're not stopping there after all.
Oh, well, thanks anyhow. Hurry back.
$1,200 in cash. You know what it sounds like to me, Chief?
What?
Somebody who knew he had that money followed him and forced him off the road.
Yes. That's the way it's beginning to look to me, too.
And now back to David Bryan, starring as Paul Garrett, Mr. District Attorney.
A man had been murdered and his car abandoned at the side of a rain-drenched road. His wife gave us our first indication of a motive, $1,200 in cash that the dead man had been carrying. We questioned her further at my office.
How did you know your husband was carrying the money, Mrs. McShane?
He telephoned me from upstate after he made the sale.
Wasn't a cash transaction a little bit unusual?
Not with the Atherton sisters.
Mrs. McShane, did your husband have anything else of value on him? Anything of his own, I mean.
I don't think so.
Jewelry of any kind?
Oh, a wristwatch. That's all.
There was no watch on the body, Chief.
Do you know what make it was, Mrs. McShane?
No, I just know he had one, that's all. He wore it all the time. I never gave it no special notice.
Well, could you describe it?
Gold, leather strap. I don't know. All men's watches look the same to me.
Well, would you know it if you saw it again?
I don't think so. I don't know. Can I go now?
Yes. Thank you for coming in.
Here, let me get the door for you. Oh, Miss Miller. Hi. I didn't mean to close the door in your face.
Oh, it's all right. I knew she was upset. I didn't want to come in until you'd finished with her.
What is it?
Morgan just called about McShane's car, that film on the ignition wires.
Well, what was it?
He said carbon tetrachloride residue.
You have any ideas how it got on there?
Yes, sir. He said the car must have been stalled with wet wires and the carbon tet was sprayed on to dry them off.
Where would he get carbon tetrachloride on a highway?
Was there any in the car? Did he carry a fire extinguisher or anything like that?
Morgan said no. He said somebody must have helped McShane spray the wires, somebody who had the equipment like a mechanic.
Chief, that guy at the roadside cafe, Wally, he said
I
that...
know. The tow truck from Joe's garage. Go to the teletype room. Get out that query to the Atherton sisters on the serial numbers of those bills. And then meet me down at the motor pool in the basement. We're going to visit a guy named Joe.
Hey, is that all you got to do, Rusty? Throw playing cards into a hat?
What would you like me to do?
Well, give me a hand with this fender.
No, thanks. I'm no grease monkey. I only work for you when it's raining.
Oh, you're a sweet guy. A real sweet guy. When it comes to taking the gravy.
So what?
Well, I think it's a good idea to keep working, that's what.
So who's stopping you?
You!
Hey, here's another customer. Work yourself to death.
Which one of you is Joe?
Me. What can I do for you?
County Lab brought a car in here this morning.
Oh. Yeah. That's it over in the corner. Gray sedan.
I know. My name is Paul Garrett. I'm the district attorney. Sometime late yesterday afternoon, during the rain, that car was parked off the road about a mile past Wally's Cafe out on State Highway 27. It was stalled with wet ignition wires. Somebody fixed it with tetrachloride spray.
Wally said he saw your tow truck pass out that way at about 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess he did.
Did you see that car out on the highway yesterday?
Well, I can't say for sure. Yeah, maybe.
I guess you're going to be busy for a while, huh, Joe? I'll call you later.
Sure. Sure, Rusty, you go ahead.
Oh, if you don't mind, I'd like you to wait just a second, please.
Sure. I don't work here, though.
Just wait.
You keep saying maybe about that car, Joe. How about making it yes or no?
Well, I did stop for a gray sedan out on 27. Yeah, I guess it might have been that one. Lots of gray sedans around, though.
Not yesterday, there weren't.
Then you did get that car started.
Yeah.
Was the driver all right when you left him?
Well, yeah, he was all right.
You still want me to wait?
Oh, I almost forgot about you. No, I was just wondering if you might have been with Joe when he fixed McShane's car.
Oh, no. I'm hardly ever around here.
He just happened to stop by today.
I see. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So long.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah?
I think my watch has stopped. What time have you got?
Yeah, just 20 past 2.
Thanks. Yeah, that's a good-looking watch. Keep pretty good time?
Yeah, right on the dot.
Looks like you've had it for a long time.
Yeah, quite a while.
You must have gained a lot of weight since you bought it.
Huh? I don't get you.
The strap is getting too small for your wrist. Badly worn mark on the leather band there where you used to hook it through the 4th hole. You're wearing it hooked through the 2nd hole now. So long.
Yeah, I'd be seeing you around, Joe.
Well, Harrington, I guess we might as well get back to the office. So long, Joe.
Gee, what the devil were you
Never mind. Did you pick up those playing cards I signaled you to get?
Yeah, I had a tough time figuring what you wanted for a minute, though. All I could get was a few of them while they were talking to you. They're in my pocket.
Hey, don't touch them any more than you have to until we get them to the lab.
But what's the idea?
Well, those cars are greasy. They'll be covered with clear prints. Joe's and that other fellow's who just happened to stop by. I want to know if either or both of them have records.
Ah, now I get it. And that wristwatch business.
Well, that wasn't his watch. And from the size of him, I figured that his wrist would be just about 2 notches bigger than McShane's. I want McShane's car moved to the police lab.
How you making out, Chief?
Prints on the playing cards were good. They're running the codes through the machines now to see if we can match them. Car in yet?
Yep. Morgan's got it down the garage in the basement. No, here comes Miss Miller. She has a couple of identification cards, all right.
Here they are, Mr. Garrett. Both men have done time, all right. Good mugshots, too. Robert, Rusty, Allison, and Joe Fowler there.
Good. Get these down to Morgan in the basement garage right away. See if he's getting anything like these from under the hood rim of McShane's car. Especially Rusty Allison's prints.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Chief, what about the serial numbers on the currency?
Here. The Atherton sisters had a complete list, much to my surprise.
Has that gone out yet?
To every bank and store in the city, and all the transportation companies, in case anybody decides to run. Let's go up to the office and wait for Morgan's report.
Mr. Garrett.
I wanted that stuff to go down right away.
Oh, I didn't have to go down. Morgan was coming up when I reached the elevator. He found what you wanted.
Rusty Allison's prints on McShane's car?
Yes, sir. Right where you told him to look. The rim of the motor hood.
Well, that does it, Chief.
Yes. What time is it?
It's only 4:35. Why?
I just wanted to be sure we could get to Joe's garage before he closes. Tonight we'll close him for good.
Place looks like it's shut down, Chief.
Get out and look around.
Yep. Locked all right. Only 5 after 5.
The service truck is gone. You wouldn't make a run on that.
Yeah, wait a minute. Sign on the door there, written in pencil. Out on service call. An emergency. Phone Elmwood 4677.
Elmwood 4677. I've seen that number before, earlier today. And so have you.
Huh? Where?
When we answered the phone calls from Miss Miller at Wally's Cafe.
Hey, that was the Elmwood Exchange.
And Wally wanted a new fan belt for his pickup. Come on.
I hope he's still there.
I hope more than that. I hope Rusty is with him.
Yeah, that does it. All I got to do now is tighten the generator, and she's fixed. Hand me the wrench, will you, Rusty?
Now, why don't you keep things where you can get at them?
Oh, never mind. I'll get it myself.
Okay, get it. Just don't look to me for free labor.
Drop dead.
Say, you two ain't in some kind of trouble, are you?
What makes you ask that?
Well, just the way you're acting, that's all. 2 fellas here this morning wanted to know all about you passing on a highway yesterday during the rain.
Yeah, and you had to tell them, too, didn't you big mouth hair slinger? Why don't you go out in front and tend to your cooking?
Don't you go calling me names, jailbird.
What was that?
You heard me, you're an ex-con.
Who told you that?
I hear things.
Well, you keep hearing all you want, but if you ever tell anybody, especially the 2 guys that were here this morning...
Why? Because of the guy who was killed up the highway?
Oh, Joey, this guy needs a little lesson.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
What? That's a pretty interesting conversation you boys were having.
I thought you weren't with Joe when he came by here yesterday, Rusty.
I wasn't.
Then how did your fingerprints get under the hood of McShane's car?
Get something, Joe!
Look out, Chief! You all right, Chief?
Yeah, just dizzy.
I had the fire. He'd have split your skull open.
He's dead.
I had nothing to do with this.
We know you didn't, Wally. Just get out front and call for a police ambulance.
Yeah.
You're going to pin this on me, aren't you? You killed him, and now it's all on me. Look how he get a break. It was his idea.
Sure. It's always the dead man's idea. He can't contradict you. But you were there, weren't you, mister?
What'll they do to me?
Can't you answer that one for yourself?
Huh?
Yes. What did you do to McShane?
Now, here is the star of Mr. District Attorney, David Bryan, with a word about the program you have just heard.
With Robert Rusty Allison dead, Joe Follidaire made a complete statement and agreed to enter a plea of guilty to a charge of murder in the second degree. He was sentenced to prison for the rest of his natural life. And now this is David Bryan inviting you to join us when we present our next case based on the facts of crime from the file of Mr. District Attorney.
Mr. District Attorney was originated by Phillips H. Lord.
"73 years ago, April 19th, 1953, on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. How did we run so short? We'll figure it out, but first, let us go ahead and listen to Claudia. That'll be coming up next.
Did you know that for only $10 you can supplement the food rations of a family of 4 for a whole month? Just send that $10 to CARE, spelled C-A-R-E, New York. CARE guarantees delivery of its packages to 11 different countries in Europe, as well as to India, Israel, and Japan. Don't forget to include your name and address and the name and address of the family you want to receive the CARE package, because CARE is a person-to-person, international goodwill service.
Well, we're going to have a second show after Claudia here. It's not, well... Yeah, we're going to have a special show today. But first, we're going to hear Claudia to wrap up all the shows I promised you. I want to make sure we get that in here. 78 years ago, April 19th, 1948.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia, based on the famous play and novels by Rose Franken. Brought to you transcribed Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax. And while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
David, listen. David, listen to the birds. Aren't they wonderful? David, you old sleepyhead. Here we have the most beautiful alarm clock in the world. You don't even listen to it.
What time is it?
It's morning.
You mean it's after midnight? Good night.
It's really morning. Listen to the birds. They're singing. They want you to get up, and so do I. Only not much.
You mean if I open my eyes, I'll see light?
You'll see sunlight. It's streaming in the room, David.
Then I won't open them.
Ever since we moved to the country, you've been sleepy.
Shh. I'm asleep.
Oh, I just love to lie here all day listening to the birds singing to us. I feel like Adam and Eve.
Where's the snake?
I feel like Adam and Eve before the snake came. Oh, it's wonderful living in the country, so quiet and peaceful.
It was quiet and peaceful until someone I know started talking. Now, shh. I'm going back to sleep.
Then I'm going to listen to the birds.
What kind of birds are they, do you know?
I was just going to ask you that.
Oh, they're parrots and nightingales and ostriches.
And pheasants.
What's that? And doves. Don't forget the doves. They must be doves because it's so peaceful. David, what was that?
One of your doves just fell out of the tree.
I wonder what he fell on. I never heard such a noise.
I don't like to say this, but your dove is falling upstairs.
David, do you think there are ghosts in the house?
Ghosts with hobnailed boots.
Coming this way.
I'm going back to sleep.
David, what is it?
It's the most dangerous of all ghosts. It's the carpenter.
David, he came right in this room. Don't you think we ought to tell him we're here?
I'm not sure I know how.
And I'll tell him. Excuse me, sir. I mean, we're still in bed.
Oh, hiya, folks. Just act as though I'm not here. Got to finish this wiring job into the annex before we put up the lath.
David, he's just going to stay here.
Wonderful. Now, I really don't have to get up.
I don't want to stay in bed all day long.
Darling, it's so nice and peaceful. Now, shh. I'm asleep.
Hey, Billy! Push that wire up to the wall. I'm not getting you.
Can't hear you.
Push that wire up, Billy. You got me?
David, don't you have to go to the office today?
Quiet. I'm trying to hear the birds.
Now I know what kind of birds they are. They're woodpeckers.
They're wide-throated nail drivers. That's what they are.
Okay, Billy, I'm getting you now.
Claudia, why didn't you tell me? I've got to get up.
You can't just go and leave me here.
There must be some way we can get him to go hammer somewhere else for a while. Preferably on Billy's head. Excuse me.
How's that, mister?
I wonder if you could go downstairs for a moment while Mrs. Norton and I get out of bed and get dressed.
Well, anything you say, mister. You're paying for it. All I know is I was told to get here an hour ahead of my regular starting time, so we could get this job finished right away quick.
Hey, Mitch.
Hold it, Billy.
What are you doing up there? Going back to sleep?
Hold your horses, Billy. I'm talking to the owner.
All of this energy is a little frightening. It's too bad you fellas didn't hurry a week ago. You might have been through today.
Well, we're doing our best, mister. So long. I'll be right outside.
Oh, that's a lot better.
I can hear the birds singing again.
Yes.
It certainly is nice and peaceful in the country.
David, what was that?
I don't know, but I'm going to find out in a hurry. Meet you downstairs.
Don't forget you have to catch a train.
Who cares about the train? I think half the house just fell in. Mr. Mitchell. Mr. Mitchell. What was that?
What was what?
That crash.
What crash?
Just now, didn't you hear it?
Oh, that. They just delivered a lot of siding and millwork.
Is that all? Sounded like an earthquake.
David, it's 7:10.
My train's in 35 minutes.
I'll get breakfast ready. You get dressed.
Hello, goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
Hello, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. My, you got dressed quickly. Wonderful what the country can do for a woman.
David, listen. Hey, can you hear the birds again? Dum 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 la 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 la.
Hey, Mitch, do you get me?
I get you, Billy.
It's 7:20. You got my breakfast ready?
On the stove.
Well, take it off. We'll need at least 20 minutes to get to the station. That only gives us 5 minutes to eat.
Well, it's not ready
Well,
yet.
hurry up, hurry up. Doesn't it know I'm waiting?
I'm the one who's waiting, and don't rush me. Say it took you a very long time to get dressed.
Well, let me ask you something. Did you ever shave with cold water?
Didn't you get any hot water either? I thought there'd be some by the time you got there.
Yeah? Well, there wasn't. I repeat, did you ever shave with cold water?
Is it better?
Better. Let me tell you, it's like pulling out each hair with a tweezer.
Oh,
And a rusty tweezer at that.
you don't look as though anything very terrible happened.
My face feels like it's been caught in a subway door.
Subways, crowds, noises. Aren't you glad we're in the country?
Delighted. Delighted. It's so peaceful. What? No crash? Every time I say that, there's been a crash. There, that's better. I wonder what it was this time.
Oh, just a couple of carpenters chopping down a tree, probably.
Isn't that coffee perking yet? And tell me, why is it so cold in this kitchen?
I don't know why it's so cold. That's your department.
My department? My department is in full retreat. What's going on in your
The
department?
coffee is not perking yet.
Let me see. No wonder. A little item here. You forgot to turn the stove on. That electric burner is as cold as the water I shaved with.
I did so turn it on. See? Look.
Let me look down here.
It isn't underneath, darling. It's up here.
Yeah, there's something not quite all right here.
Something, everything. And look, you have 23 minutes left to catch your train.
Hey, Mitch!
Maybe he brought some coffee in a thermos bottle.
I'm not reduced to pinching from other men's lunch boxes. Thank you. Hey, Mitch!
Okay, mister. What's all the noise about?
I just wondered if I could bother you for a minute. This stove isn't working.
You're very right. It isn't working. Billy and me are installing some wiring. You think we're trying to knock ourselves out?
What's he mean, David?
He means he turned the current off.
Can he do that?
Obviously.
Hey, you have 22 minutes to catch your train.
22 minutes. I'll take a glass of milk then.
Want some toast?
Where are you going to make the toast? Under the cold water?
Oh, dear. I guess you really do need electricity in the country, too.
Especially in the country where everything is so nice and peaceful.
There goes the rest of the siding.
There goes the rest of my appetite. Come on, Claudia. We've got 21 minutes to get to the station. Maybe I can get a cup of coffee on the train.
Where'd I leave my coat?
It's in the closet under the stairs. So long, Mitch.
So long.
See you tomorrow morning.
So long, mister. Oh, I hope you like it in the country.
The car doesn't start.
A little cold, that's all.
Maybe the car didn't get its breakfast coffee either. Can't you use the choke or something?
What do you think I'm using?
Oh, is that the choke?
Yes, that's the choke.
Huh.
A fat lot of good it is, too.
Maybe I ought to get out and push. We only have 18 minutes, and you said it takes 20 to the station.
Oh, I just got an idea. Maybe the train didn't get started either.
Oh, let the motor rest for a moment, then try it again.
Thanks. Thanks for the professional opinion.
That is what I'm here for, to give professional opinions. Call on me at any time.
Oh, thanks. Thanks very much. I'll do that.
Do.
Now, let's try it again. Ready? Get set. Go.
David, it's going. I told you to let it rest.
Yeah, little I told you so. Now, let's see. Now we've got only 17 minutes left.
And it takes 20.
Now, let's back out of here. Now what?
That truck, look, is turning in our driveway.
Well, that's just great. We'll either have to go over it or under it, or he'll have to back up.
Did he hear you?
Hey! Hey, you in that truck! Back up!
He wants you to back up.
Me? That isn't going to do any good. Hey! Hey, you!
He stopped.
Back up! Back up! Back up!
He heard you. He's backing up.
Well, he's awfully slow about it. What does he think this is, anyhow? Doesn't anybody around here realize that people have to go to the work in the morning?
Well, that's what they're all doing, isn't it, going to work?
Hey, whose side are you on?
Oh, look, darling. Isn't River Road beautiful early in the morning? I think early in the morning is the best time of all.
There's still a mist on those fields down by the brook. Looks nice, doesn't it?
Everything looks so quiet, half asleep. And still, you know, there's all kinds of life inside it, don't you?
I know the carpenters and the plumbers aren't asleep, if that's what you mean.
No, I mean the fields. They look as if they were still asleep. But if you stopped and listened, you could hear the birds and the frogs. Aren't they full of rabbits and cows, though?
Teeming with them.
I like the country.
I like it better with warm water and coffee for breakfast, but I like it, too.
Oh, the country doesn't care if you notice it or not. It isn't like New York, where everything tries to make you stare at it. Here, everything is just there. Leaves the rest up to you. I think that's a nice way to be, don't you?
I think you're a nice way to be, darling.
David, we've only got 14 minutes to make your train.
And we won't be able to make any time when we get near the station. Too many cars.
Look at all the people. Where'd they all come from?
From the same kind of places we came from.
David, it's the first time I've really realized you're leaving.
But only for the day. It's just the same as my going to the office in New York.
No, but you're getting on a train, so it isn't the same thing at
Now,
all.
don't be lonesome, darling. It's just for today. Remember, I'm bringing Mama up tonight.
Please don't miss your train tonight.
I'm going to miss my train this morning if we just sit here talking.
We're almost only a block from the
We
station.
may never get any nearer. Look at all the other commuters. There comes the train.
Oh.
I'll have to run. Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye.
Now, don't do anything foolish.
No.
And you'd better get some breakfast before you go home.
Oh, David, goodbye. I'm glad we had so much trouble this morning.
Glad?
Well, this way all I had time to think about was getting you to the station on time. No time to think how much I hate to watch you go away. Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye, darling.
Goodbye.
So long, Mrs. Naughton.
So long.
Having a club meeting or an afternoon bridge? Wondering what to serve? If you want to keep the bills down and the company happy, just order a case of Coca-Cola. See that there's plenty on ice, and what goes with it doesn't much matter. Moreover, there'll be precious little bother for you. And it goes without saying that everyone enjoys a party more when the hostess doesn't have to exert herself.
Say, Mr. King, do you happen to know if Mr. Norton made his train?
Well, he made it all right, but by the proverbial skin of his teeth.
Oh, good, good. Well, we'll get finished with their house as soon as we can, and then the Nortons really will start to enjoy living in the country.
Well, I think they will like it, in spite of you and Billy, Mitch.
Say, how come they moved up to Eastbrook? Do they know many folks around here?
I don't think they do know any Eastbrookers, and that's one thing that Claudia's going to start working on tomorrow.
Well, I hope she likes us.
Think she will. She's going to meet some of her neighbors tomorrow. It'll be a little unconventional, but she'll meet 'em. Wait and see how.
I'll be around. So long, Mr. King.
So long. And as I was about to say, every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you transcribed with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now this is Joe King saying au revoir. And remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes. And ice-cold Coca-Cola is everywhere. These broadcasts are adapted for directed by William Brown Maloney.
Okay, that's Claudia, April 19th, 1948, 78 years ago. We're going to take a trip in this last quarter hour to Wistful Vista. But we'll do that in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, last year's traffic death toll was 37,500, a 7% increase over 1950. The National Safety Council believes that the best way to promote safety on the road is for each of us to know and obey traffic laws, to read and heed traffic signs. So be careful. The life you save may be your own.
I mentioned before that extra break, we're going to have an extra show, and we're going to go to Wistful Vista and see what's going on in the household of Fibber, McGee, and Molly as we go back 71 years to April 19th, 1955.
It's time for Fibber, McGee, and Molly. Sundays through Thursdays, NBC brings you Fibber, McGee, and Molly transcribed. The show is written by Phil Leslie and Len Levinson and directed by Max Hutto. Here are Fibber and Molly before we get into our story.
Babies, babies, babies. I never saw so many cute-looking baby pictures before.
I like the one that's peeking out from under the blanket.
You mean the little fella that wants to know if he's covered?
That's him. And that's a good question, too. Lots of people have been asking that lately.
Friends, McGee and I are looking at some of the wonderful baby photographs in a little booklet put out by the Prudential. It's called Plain Talk, and it answers the questions you've been asking about Social Security. Questions like, am I covered? How much will my family get if I'm not here? How much will I get when I'm 65?
This 30-page booklet gives you easy-to-understand facts and figures on Social Security benefits and how much they are and how to get them. It's just loaded with information.
And loaded with those baby pictures we were talking about. They're cute and amusing, like we said, but they also do a good job pointing up those all-important questions and answers on Social Security.
You can get a copy of Prudential's Plain Talk without cost. Just scribble your name and address on a card and send it to Fibber, McGee, and Molly, Box 1212, Newark, New Jersey.
Get a load of the sort of telephone conversation that goes on all the time between Mr. McGee of 79 Wistful Vista and his friendly family physician.
Are you trying to tell me I'm wrong again, you big ham stitcher? What do you mean I don't know what I'm talking about?
I just mean you're stupid, that's all.
Oh, yeah? Well, if I was as stupid as you are stupid, I wouldn't go calling a guy that ain't stupid. And furthermore, you big whaleress, I ought to tell...
Look, you mush-mouthed little rum-dum, why don't you learn the English language? There's no such word as whale rust.
The heck there ain't. A whale russ is a walrus as big as a whale, you big whaleress. And you're the type...
Oh, go drown yourself in boiling oil. I got work to do.
Boy, sure told that big clabberhead where to get off.
Yes, I heard you. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if even the Nelsons next door heard you. McGee, I've been meaning to have a heart-to-heart talk with you about this constant, everlasting, insulting talk that goes on between you and Dr. Gamble. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Ashamed? Why, gee whiz, Molly, I do the best I can. And I think I hold my own with him pretty good, too, all right. I realize Doc makes up some pretty fancy insults, but I'm no slouch at calling names either, and...
That's not what I mean, and you know it. I mean, I wish you'd stop it.
Stop it? Stop calling old lard tub a lard tub? You mean stop telling that flabby old horse doctor he's a flabby old horse doctor? You mean stop...
I mean stop. Yes. Dr. Gamble is too good a friend for you to abuse him continually like you do.
Well, he abuses me right back, Molly. Gee whiz, he's just
If you didn't insult him, he wouldn't insult you.
I doubt it.
Look, do Mother a great big favor today, just for once. Let's see what would happen if you didn't say a single nasty, mean, insulting thing to the doctor all day long.
Well, you know how Doc is. He's a grouchy, sarcastic name-calling
If you'll be nice to him, he'll be nice to you. I just know he will. Let's try it for one day, huh?
Okay, I will.
Good.
Yeah, it might be fun at that. Yeah, next time he walks in here and I treat him polite, it'll get the pompous old witch doctor so confused, he'll think he's in the wrong house. I'll be so nice to him, I'm going to go fix me a sandwich. Okay?
Go right ahead. Help yourself to the refrigerator. Well, I hope this works. Since Dr. Gamble's mother has been working on him like I have on McGee. Hello, Mrs. Gamble. Molly. Well, I got McGee to promise to be nice to the doctor for a whole day. Yeah. Huh? Oh, he did, huh? Fine. I do hope they'll both keep their promise, because if we can get them straightened out so they treat each other like human beings instead of always... Here comes Dr. Gamble up the walk now, McGee. And remember your promise. No snide remarks.
Don't worry, I promise. I'll be so sweet to him, he'll think he's been drugged through a bucket of molasses.
Come in.
Well, if it isn't my great and good friend, the loved and respected old family physician. Come in, Doctor.
Hello, Molly.
Sit down, Dr. Gamble.
Thanks, Molly. I can't stay. Just stopped in to bring my friend some cigars. Here, friend.
Cigars? For me? Are they loaded?
What? Well, if that
Oh, he's just joking, Doctor. Yeah.
Sure. Joking. Well, thanks, Docky. Alfalfa Coronas.
Patient of mine had a baby. Gave me a handful. I knew this was your brand.
Now, wasn't that sweet and thoughtful of the doctor, McGee?
Yes, well, you are indeed a gentleman. A jolly good fellow and a true friend to man, Doctor.
Yeah. Well, I gotta run along. I got some house calls to make, some work to do.
What a pity. It would be so nice if you two boys could just spend the day together. You always have fun.
And we can spend the day together.
Huh?
I'm going to do something nice for you, George. Give me my hat, will you, Molly? I'm going to drive Doc around all day while he makes his call.
Oh, no. No, you don't need to.
That's a nice thought, McGee.
Don't need to at all. I've been driving myself for years.
Well, today you can just rest between calls, Doctor.
McGee.
Because you got yourself an A number one chauffeur. I'll do the driving, you do the doctoring.
Oh.
Come on, this is going to be fun.
There's more fun with the McGees shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, here is a special announcement for smokers of king-size cigarettes. A price increase has just been announced for leading king-size cigarettes, but not for Viceroys. The price of king-size filter-tip Viceroy stays the same. I repeat, the price increase on king-size cigarettes will not affect Viceroys. The price of king-size Viceroy stays the same. If you are one of the king-size smokers who will have to pay the new increase in price, Now is the time to change to Viceroys. Viceroys give you all the advantages, all the pleasure of king-size smoking, plus the remarkable flavor flow filter with 20,000 filter traps in every filter tip to filter out what you don't want in for richer, smoother flavor. Yes, only Viceroys bring to you the filter that lets real flavor through. Get Viceroys today. Viceroy, the king-size cigarette with the exclusive flavor flow filter. Remember, the price increase on king-size cigarettes will not affect Viceroy. The price of Viceroy stays the same.
Watch it. Whoops. Your car handles beautifully, Doctor.
Yeah.
If it didn't, I'd have never swung up over the curb in time to miss that truck like that.
Look, I'll drive, McGee. I feel...
No, sir. You just relax and let me do the work. Glad to do it. You got enough on your mind just thinking about your patients, George. You relax. Whoop. Here's your next stop. There you are, Docky, old man. Hop out and I'll be right with you.
With me? Oh, you don't need to come in. Just wait here. I'll be...
And let you climb them steps to old man Pfluger's apartment carrying your own satchel? No, sir. I'll carry your bag in.
Oh, no. I've been carrying it for 30 years. No. Don't bother.
Bother, he calls it. Why, Doctor, this is one of the joys of my life, playing my tiny, inconspicuous part in the march of science. I got the bag. You just come along and do the doctor. Any way I can help.
Coming along fine, Mr. Pfluger. Just rest and take those pills 3 times a day, and you'll be okay.
Oh, thanks, Doctor. I'll follow
And if you don't feel better by tomorrow, Mr. Pfluger, double the dose. Take them 6 times a day, and you'll get well twice as fast, because science proves...
McGee, 3 times a day, Mr. Pfluger, like the doctor says.
Yeah.
Come on, McGee. And I think you can send Billy back to school tomorrow, Mrs. Thomas.
Well, my stars, I hope so, Doctor. I'm not very strong myself, and a sick young'un is enough to wear a body out, especially when he's not sick enough to be quiet.
Well, he has no temperature, and his appetite's good, so
Hey, Doc, I just took the boy's temperature myself.
What?
Are you sure you read that thermometer right? Because it looks to me like he's got over 98 degrees of fever and...
Oh, give me that thermometer. 98 and 6/10 is normal.
Oh?
Are you sure you know what you're doing, Doctor? If your assistant says the boy's got a fever...
He is not my assistant, Mrs. Thomas. He's my chauffeur. And, McGee, if you'll kindly go on out to the car.
Oh, sure, Doctor, sure. Just trying to help and see that 98.6 is normal, huh?
And if you ever go out on calls with me again, McGee, I doubt it, but if you ever do, let's not be so loudly different in our diagnoses, okay?
Whatever you say, Doctor. I just want to help you all I can.
If I hadn't made a promise to my mother to be... Anyhow, I appreciate your helping me, but when I told Mrs. Parkhouse her little girl had strained her eyes reading comic books, I'd have liked it if you hadn't insisted it was pink eye. So loudly.
Oh? Well, I saw that you'd made a mistake, Doc, and I didn't want you to be embarrassed later, so I thought I'd help. I had pink eye as a kid. I know pink eye.
You've been very kind, but I just can't take any more. I mean, take any more of your time,
Oh, that's okay.
I can't impose on you any longer. Just stop up here in front of your house, and I'll take my car from there.
I'm in no hurry, Doc. I'll drive all day. I promised I promised myself that I'd be nice to you today, help you out, like a good friend.
Just stop the car at your house. I'll go on home. I'm not making any more calls today.
Oh, okay. Just glad to be of help to my my best friend. Oh, there's Molly out in front. Hi, kiddo. We're back.
Well, hello, you two. Have a nice day together?
Hello, Molly.
I helped him like crazy all day, Molly. Just like I promised. Drove his car, carried his bag, helped with his patients.
I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm so glad. It's wonderful to see you two together without you bickering and insulting each other. Wait a minute. Did you say you helped him with his patients, McGee?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I'll tell you what he means, Molly. He means he's just about driven me into a nervous breakdown. That's what he means.
What? Why?
Huh? Stuck his nose into every single call I made today. Gave me an argument on my diagnosis. What? Changed my prescriptions. Told my patients they had a fever when they didn't have any.
Why, of all the nasty, ungrateful fakes. That's gratitude for you. Trying to help you, and what do I get?
Help me do what? Lose all my patience?
Oh, Doctor, he didn't mean
You
that.
don't need any help to lose all your patience, you big sadist.
Oh, McGee, don't.
You'd have lost them long ago if they'd ever got strength enough to get up and run for their life.
Why, you insulting little loudmouth.
Please,
I ordered
Doctor,
lunch.
don't.
Who's a loudmouth, you
You.
big slab of flab? If I hadn't promised Molly, I'd be nice to you.
If I hadn't promised my mother, I'd hit you right in the
Why,
nose. That's
why,
why. If I
why?
had you, don't go calling
No,
Daddy again.
I
go to
give
see
up.
my
Won't
patients,
you up
We'll say goodnight to Fibber and Molly in a moment. This is John Wall saying that two of your favorite musical stars are heard on NBC each Wednesday evening. Who are they? You've guessed it, Dinah Shore and Frank Sinatra. In case you haven't heard the Dinah Shore Show, you've got a treat in store. This show has that easy-going, relaxing quality that makes it easy to take. And Dinah always has an extra tune or two that's sure to please. Hear the Dinah Shore Show Wednesdays on NBC Radio. Besides Dinah, there's the Frank Sinatra Show, in which Frankie sings a song or two, gives out with a few of his original thoughts, and tells you what's new in the musical world. Listen to the Frank Sinatra Show on NBC every Wednesday. And there's one more entertainer on Wednesday nights who doesn't sing but manages to do pretty well, Groucho Marx. Groucho ad-libs his way through a maze of laughs and situations to bring you one of the funniest shows on the air, You Bet Your Life. It's another Wednesday night great on NBC Radio.
And you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. It's just disgraceful.
Please, Molly, you've been saying that ever since before dinner, kiddo.
Why two grown men have to act like a couple of silly children, I don't know.
Excuse me. McGee's residence, McGee speaking. Huh? Oh, my gosh, it is, ain't it? Oh, I forgot all about it, too. Yeah, right away. So long.
You and Dr. Gamble both ought to apologize to each other.
Now, tell me later, will you, kiddo? I clear forgot this is bowling night. That was good old Doc. I got to meet him at the bowling alley right away.
What?
Now, don't wait up for me. Good night.
Good night, all.
Fibber, McGee, and Molly is an NBC Radio Network production transcribed, with Arthur Q. Bryan as Dr. Gamble and Jean Vanderpyle as Mrs. Thomas. Don't forget to be with us again tomorrow night, same time. Good night.
Little bonus, Fibber, McGee, and Molly. And it appears, now I see what happened. The Nick Carter Master Detective, apparently for a period of time, they went to quarter-hour episodes, and I had totally spaced that out, and I apologize. But you got Fibber, so you got an extra show. So there you go. Anyway, Fibber and Molly, 71 years ago, April 19th, 1955, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Visit our webpage at classicradio.stream and join us tomorrow for Luke Slaughter of Tombstone, Frontier Gentleman, The New Adventures of Nero Wolfe, the CBS Radio Workshop, a sound portrait of William Zeckendorf, a New York real estate magnate, and another episode of Claudia. That's all coming up on our Monday podcast, and we will see you on Monday. Hope your weekend was great and have a great week ahead. I'm Wyatt Cox. Thanks for tuning in to Classic Radio Theater.